welcome back to Barely D&D. You don't know this, but welcome back to Barely D&D, your Sword of Dungeons & Dragons podcast. You don't know this. There's nothing I love more than when Jackie's in the middle of talking and we start the recording just so she has to stop. I don't know why we pick on Jackie so much. It's love, Jackie. It's like sibling energy.
It's okay.
He's doing Spy Rancher 2.
What?
No, it's years old. I'm sorry.
So,
What?
Barely D&D, your Sword of Dungeons & Dragons podcast. Is the aim Zach, and we are ready to get started with new episode. But before we do episode, we do editor question. So Landon said he has editor question. What is question, Landon?
Mish Bagoober.
Does your character know the difference between a bassoon and an oboe?
Okay. All right. Okay.
Well,
all right.
Ro
Or
definitely
how it
does.
is. You know what? You know what? Landon? Just hold on to this. Just hold on to this. Hold on to this thought when we get to the second episode. Hold on to this moment. And when something happens in the second episode and you ask yourself why, no, this was why. No, this was why. Hold on to
He's gonna
hold on
put
to
a He's gonna kill my dad with a dragon.
Good. Just hold
He
on to
probably
this.
deserved it then.
Whoa, that was really
Victim
uncalled
blaming your
for.
dad's dragon death. Ooh.
What if he fakes his death because the dragon is really your dad? Your dad was the pirate on the beach. What are we even talking about? He's not even in the episode.
He wasn't a pirate.
Anywho, do we have an actual editor question? Because I didn't prepare it because you said you had one. So
No.
was it just
I
a
do
joke,
have a
or-
letter. I do have a letter.
Okay,
question.
I mean, that was a great joke. But what's the letter
If
question?
your character lived through a traditional real life Christmas season, what would their favorite part be?
I kind of dig that. Okay, who's the DM NPC? Oh, also, it's Landon and Jackie right now.
Hi.
The Big Mike has been called to go save the world again, and
Grabby will be here.
Grabby's not on yet, but she will suddenly appear at some point. So.
We're scared. So somewhere she'll be.
I mean, I usually am of her.
Seriously.
I want to
but,
choose a DM NPC because I came up with a good letter question, and everybody
Okay,
else
do
was just gawking.
Good use of gawking.
All right.
I do
so
not
this
gawk.
is the part. Okay. The DM NPC that I'm going to choose is Gretta. But not
That's
this
not-
Greta. The Greta from the
Oh,
other
no.
one shot.
From the one shot.
The Greta from the one shot.
The
Is she a DM
Bizarro
NPC?
world?
No, okay,
she's
fine,
still not
fine.
an NPC.
All right, Zach. How about this? DM inspiration for he gets to choose his own NPC that he wants to do for this time. He never does
You're
that.
giving me inspiration if I pick?
No, like DM inspiration to pick. Like you have the ability
okay.
to pick.
I want to pick. Okay. Wow. Well, I wasn't ready for this. All right. Let me think. You guys answer with your characters, and I'll think.
So Bazz's favorite part of Christmas would be doing it one day earlier every year and then seeing who would get nominated.
I thought you
He said
asked what.
December 7th.
I'm sorry.
And some person's
I
just
thought,
like,
One
what's
day he'd
wrong
get
with
back
you? And he's just
doing
like,
it on Christmas.
but I thought you asked what would be their favorite part of traditional Christmas activities.
That would be his favorite part of
That
traditional
is
Christmas.
not-
It gets earlier every
not a
year. He would
thing.
embrace it. That's all I'm saying.
There's nothing more Landon than going, what's your character's favorite part of tradition? And then it gets to him and he goes, yeah, it would be breaking the tradition. That would be his favorite part of the tradition.
Okay, I just want to acknowledge that doing Christmas earlier every year is a trope, and it is a thing that happens. Okay, all I'm saying is he would embrace that.
Rowena.
be the caroling. No,
Yeah.
it would be.
I mean,
it
I
would
believe it.
okay. Everyone, her whole
No,
family.
I'm an orphan. Can I sing you a song,
Her
please?
whole. Please, can I have some more
It's just her
song?
as a grown adult, a successful adventurer, one of the best parts of the world, going around caroling and
She's
just
the size of a
every single
child.
time everyone gets done and claps for her and they go, wow, that was great. She goes, thank you. I used to be an orphan. And then she just walks
I
off.
took fencing lessons with the mother of the abbey, and I live in poverty, but I did fencing. So,
I never
I'm
said I
close
lived
to
in
like that.
poverty.
Okay.
It was
okay.
a nice. It was a nice.
Yeah, it was nice. I just said I was an
Perfect.
orphan. Orphans don't have to be poor. That's
Okay,
orphan
and
erasure.
could everyone write that quote down? Orphans don't
did
have to be
orphan, I didn't
poor.
say I was
Jaci Butler,
poor.
2024. I want it on a shirt. I want it on a
okay.
hat. I might get a tattoo.
No, I think everyone around her would think, oh yeah, Rowena the Bard, she loves the caroling. And secretly she like kind of doesn't like the caroling because it's not as much
Quirky and different.
well, no, it's like not as much about like she has to like play while like everyone else like sings off key and she's like
she
tired
doesn't
of
get
it.
to be the.
Yeah. So I think her true favorite would be like making Christmas cookies and decorating them and probably going to like Church of Saloon, but on Christmas.
I feel like the cathedral would put on a killer. Days of Last Light.
Is
Annual
Definitely.
festival.
What, Landon?
Is Roa Creaster?
She's a
What does that mean?
Saloonian.
Is she a Saloonite that goes to
What?
the temple on Saloon Christmas and Saloon Easter?
But not any other time?
I'm with
No. No, because you've seen her. Anytime she's ever been near a temple, she goes to it.
True, that is
That's
true.
true.
She's not.
Yeah.
She's
Not a creature.
She's very much devout.
Okay.
Devote. I'm gonna pick Dolgoth. What would Dolgoth's favorite part of Christmas have been?
I love it. I love it.
He's dead now, but when he was alive, if he had experienced Christmas, and you know what? Here's what I'm gonna do.
Is he
I'm gonna
Tiny
say
Tim all grown up?
That's depressing if we killed
I'm
old
gonna
Tiny
say-
Tim.
Oh, that's so sad.
God bless us, everyone.
truly living to see yourself become the villain. But I would say that not only am I going to answer it for Dolgoth, I'm going to answer it for Dolgoth, but like Dolgoth in a Christmas story. So Dolgoth, who is still horrible and awful, but not an irredeemable monster, and instead, like, you know, like there's a heart underneath all the coal. And I'm going to say that if he was a slightly redeemable Grinch, oh my goodness, we need to play a Christmas one shot where Dolgoth's the Grinch, and everyone has to get him to love. We need to play a one-shot with Daniel where it's Winter Ensmus and Megan Grund, and Dolgoth is the Grinch, and everybody, oh my goodness, this is so good. Anyway, sorry. I think his favorite part would be, you know what, I don't know why I'm saying this, but I think his favorite part would be Santa. I think he would just love the idea of Santa and get really into Santa. It's my official answer. I'm leaning with that.
I'm here for it. I can see Dolgoth getting real excited. And like maybe the reason he turned evil is because as a kid he wrote Santa a letter and he didn't get what he wanted for Christmas.
That's why. That is why he made a demonic pact.
Wow.
All right, well, this has been goofy.
No, just kidding.
This is a fun fact. At the Council of Nicaea, St. Nicholas punched someone while they were working on the Nicene Creed, so that's pretty cool. I feel like that's giving Dolgoth.
And haven't we all, really?
Yeah. Nicene Creed is why Constantinople stopped existing.
I feel like we've all punched someone while working on the Nicene Creed.
Yeah.
The nightstand.
Does the Holy Spirit come from God the Father or God the Father and Jesus Christ, Zachary?
Godfather? The Godfather?
Who could ever know? Let's get into this episode, you guys.
A book of the Bible.
Jonathan's going to have questions.
Jonathan,
I'm going to make you an offer.
The only way he doesn't answer in a comment is if he's doing it like with sweat beading on his forehead, just like breathing deeply.
I have to
Yeah,
tell.
I actually would love to hear his thoughts on
I
this.
have to tell a really cool fun fact that I almost feel really bad Abby not being here, but I figured Jonathan will get a kick out of this, and I'll tell Abby later. But monks are who created pretzels to look like hands praying, and they would then give them out to like parishioners. Like this was like in like
specific marketing.
This was in like the 300s or something. So fun little fact. I read that the other day.
Okay. All right.
So monks made pretzels.
Note taking nerds. This is episode 122 of the Accidental Adventures. There's a lot of those. To Weirder Worlds. I've run out of synonyms for islands. And it is a level 11 adventure.
11.833 to be exact.
Yes, ma'am. The date is 3488 Paba. It is Kalilan 15. And I'm just gonna... I have to change some things because I have a slightly different assemblage of people than I was planning on. But any hoodle. Starting with that. Are we hearing music? Yes.
Yeah.
Fun guys.
That's us.
Dang it. You got me. That was legal. That was fair. That was fair game. I have to acknowledge that. Luna, I'm going to need you to not. If you could not, that would be great. Sorry, there's going to be a lot of interruptions of managing Luna. But
that's a cat for the listeners.
You guys are still in Fufumf. You're on the far side of the central magical mountain. And it was previously... we'll say that Ro is aware of this. It was very previously the northeasterly side of the mountain, and now it is the northwestern side, because the islands are moving in constant rotation around Ogba, and apparently it has crossed that meridian, and it is now on the other side. And you guys stay at that far lower slope of the mountain, where it has become, so level that it's almost just kind of like a descending part of the topography of the mountain some distance behind you. And you've been engulfed by that, like, sort of the gentle forest of the landscape. It's all among that declining topography again. And you all have you followed one of those tributaries down to the home of Jath. The individual has turned out to be your father. And you are by that very small off-flowing river that turns into that waterfall down the edge of that sizable cliff. And where we are now, a day has passed. That original day that you met him and had all the conversation. Also, Lando is the quickest recap in the world. When everyone else got off, Ro just spoke to her father for a while longer. And then he, as a maker of magical instruments, and the original individual to make the lute which Ro inherited from Ravina, gave her another lute, which he had been working on, which is basically like a flat lute that is attached to a hand axe. The hand axe and the lute are one and the same. And it has a bunch of additional abilities, and it's like a magical hand axe that Ro can like throw and then like whistle and retrieve. And so that's a really dope item she has now. What's that, buddy?
I said I'm Thor.
I thought you shouted, "I'm 4." That makes more sense.
Or
So,
I'm 4.
I'm 4. So that day has come and gone, and you guys have gotten an evening's rest. So if any long resting implications need to be had, consider yourselves long rested. There's any spell changes for that. I don't think anyone was missing hit points.
What island are we going to next, Zachary?
I believe the plan next was Kurfton on Talamuloth.
Okay, so the place with the tower.
But we are going to chill here for a hot minute.
Like for an hour or so?
Like a few days.
I gotta go.
You all are waking on that next morning. And some people, I assume, have eaten an ostrich egg breakfast. Others not. I don't know. Up to y'all. Maybe Bazz pre-prepared goodberry again. You guys tell me.
I asked Jath about food.
I assume
is what I did.
He's ghosting us, right?
Yeah, that's what I did. I just figured.
I will 1-star Yelp this guy if he doesn't feed us.
Okay, so and before I do anything else, I have not had an opportunity to go. I mean, it's no big deal, but we haven't published the previous episode yet, and it's been 2 weeks. I don't remember what Jath's voice sounds like. I think I know, but could y'all help me? I think it's like sort of right in here, like a little low and soft, and kind of got a drawl to it. Was that correct? Was it like that?
Yeah, that was
okay.
it.
A bit of a southern, I think, to it. Southern thing.
Okay, all right, okay, so a bit longer and more. Yeah, that's right. It was more.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
like a tired Matthew McConaughey.
like Matthew McConaughey. But,
I'm writing that down like a tired Matthew McConaughey.
but he's just but he's just a little worn. A little. No, I can't do that, or I'm going to focus too much on Matthew McConaughey's voice.
Yeah, don't do that. It wasn't Matthew McConaughey.
You all are not. You haven't stayed inside of Jath's home, because the subterranean home, as Ro experienced yesterday, is quite small and really has room for like 2 people max. So the party just camped out on the outside space, outside of that tree that he walks down to go into the home. So it's just early morning, and actually we'll say that Jath hasn't risen yet. It's just the party, and it's probably like 7 in the morning. He's nowhere to be seen yet. Craig is just clanking, finishing up his workout. Ro, you can also have been a part of it. Roll a d12 for me and add it onto your workout days. But the group is just going about their business. Tello and Gretta are last to wake up, as they often are. Tello's doing his stretches and sitting there and picking out his fro that's growing. 6, okay, you can add those on. Cuidamos, estamos grabando. But what is everybody doing as they get ready in the morning?
I have a question about what am I saying? Attunement slots.
Yes.
How long?
They match your proficiency bonus.
Yeah, I know that. My question was, because we established last session that my normal loot does require attunement now that it has
now that it has
maker magic in it. So my question is how long does it take any amount of time to unattune from something, or from that specifically? And and how much time does it take to attune to it, since I'm asking because it's obviously a homebrew item, so it doesn't, I don't know the amount of time it takes.
It'll still follow the same rules for what it takes to attune to it. To attune will be the same. But
which is what?
Technical rules. I'll just say that unattuning and tuning and attuning are the same. Let's just put it that way.
Oh, okay.
10 minutes to unattune, same way it's 10 minutes to attune.
So for Song Splinter, it takes 10 minutes to attune to, and for mine, it takes 10 minutes to attune to.
Yeah.
Okay, sick. That's all I wanted to know. I want to say...
Does your loot have a formal name?
No, I never have named it, and I kind of want to now. I know. I'm going to think about that.
This is my instrument, Looty.
I want to say that instead of unattuning to Faber's class, I unattune to my loot because I figured that's what I'll probably do, depending on if I know we're about to go into battle or something. I'll attune to it, maybe.
Is this not the more battle-y of the 2 loots?
No, that's what I mean.
Oh, I got you. Yeah, you're saying
sorry.
Your other, the Rowena's or Ravina's loot that you have is the better for when you're not in combat, and then when you think you're headed into combat, you'll switch.
Yeah, it might not be great to play the one that looks like an axe in a tavern. It might scare people,
Right.
Might keep that one on my back. Anyway.
And Ravina's is good for it has a bunch of divination stuff and good for big important moments outside. I'm with you. I spelled your step in it.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Sorry. That was just a little housekeeping. I wanted to make sure also, how long things took.
The most brief note. Ro looks awesome, and that's important to not skip over because now she's dual wielding. She has 2 loots on her back at all times, and one is all covered in crystal and looks like just uber magical and has the symbol of the maker and all that. Has amethyst and gold. The other one looks like a battle axe covered in silver with leaf designs all over it. So she looks even more sick than before. I was thinking about this the other day about how now Craig is a paladin in full plate armor with the world's coolest sword with a battle mohawk and his goatee and his burn mark and the gold flecks, and then Ro is she has the gold streaks in her hair, and she has I'd love to know what you've updated your glamour-studded art or two, but like the two instruments, and then Gretta has those. I remember the other day when she cast tongues, she has those emerald tattoos swirling away from her mouth down her neck now, and so like the whole party just looks so metal. But anywho,
and Bazz literally looks like just a druidic god, basically.
This is the
druid. Yeah,
honestly, Bazz is starting to look a little bit like an archfey.
Yeah, like he's just over here like, yes, I'm magical. Any questions?
This is the druid of a killer, Bella. Yeah. Yeah. Seriously, all I want for my birthday is new fan art of the Fun Guys. But anywho, okay. Or new artwork of the Fun Guys. Anywho, so what that party do?
I think after I work out, I'm going to go by that cliff that he took me by and just kind of practice. I mean,
you guys are camped right next to it.
Yeah, let's just practice some swinging song splitter and also throwing it and whistling and it coming back and stuff. Yeah. And I feel like I maybe even if Bazz wants to, since Bazz wasn't like there when I got it, like be like, Bazz, do you wanna come check this out or whatever, and bring him over if he wants to.
Yeah. Your dad's
Bazz,
cool.
as you look at the loot, it's crazy looking because loots have like very round, robust bodies, and this one has almost no resonance chamber at all. It almost becomes perfectly flat, like the head of an axe. And the resonance instead from it is like from the magical vibration of the chords rather than from the air reverberating in the chamber. And the neck of it is very narrow. Like you have to have very dexterous fingers to work the fingers correctly. If you're not a talented musician, this would be very hard to work with. And the body comes down into an elongated angle on one side with like a sharpened silver blade, so that like literally like a metal blade protrudes out from one side of the body. And there are all these silver filigrees and gildings down its side, and they like terminate in a bunch of leaf designs. And the cords are like trimmed with silver, and it's just a very silver. And then like the wood below it is like a very dark brown as contrast. And so it's just this very like mahogany silver combo, and it's very thin and light. And Ro, what is it that you demonstrate to Bazz with it?
I think I probably do the first thing that Jath did. Like I throw it and kind of like see what, like if I can get a rise out of Bazz for just literally just throwing my instrument and then whistling for it to come back.
Okay, Bazz. Ro walks over the edge, shows you this incredible instrument, and then just turns it, knocks it away. And the waterfall is just thundering and drumming nearby, and it's like a 40-foot drop, and the instrument just starts to down the expanse. Does Bazz have any sort of a reaction?
I feel like he just kind of nods and he turns back to Ro and he's like, I did the same thing with the cloak. It's kind of freeing, isn't it?
Like, and then like I want to say in the middle of him saying that, I just like,
don't tell your dad though. He worked hard on that, I think.
I like whistle.
And as Ro whistles, it's cool because it doesn't like just stop and come back. That like rotating tumble motion, through the air just starts going back the other way. Like it's falling upward toward her. And as it returns the trajectory, she holds out her hand, and right before it gets to it, like she doesn't even really have to catch it. It just aligns itself to her grasp. And as it comes back to your hand, Ro, it's just light. It's like catching a baseball. It's just poof, the force in your hand.
Wow. That's sick. That's sick.
A little bit of the early sunlight gleams off of the silver. The willows around you dance softly.
It's a little bit exciting.
You got a loot from your mom and a loot from your dad. Well, technically they're both from your dad, but it's your mom's loot and your dad's axe.
That's true. I didn't think of it that way, Balls.
Oh, that's so sweet. A piece of both parents at all time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They're always with you.
Yeah.
They're gonna touch every song that you sing.
He said he co-wrote some of them, some of her songs.
Interesting. I never heard any of the songs until you played them for me, and they're pretty good. So
Did they not have? Well, you guys have music here. I guess just not the same kind of music.
No, I mean I assume she probably.
You guys don't listen to pop music here.
I mean, Zach, would since they were written here, would some of them been here? Would there be like different
No, because
versions of them?
they were all produced and made famous outside of the Lost Lands. Yeah.
But like the guy,
I mean, Jath helped write them, but he just never performed them.
he wouldn't perform.
And
That
he
makes
just
sense.
and he just stays on this island. He didn't go anywhere
just
and be like,
lives here.
"Hey,
Yeah,
listen
true.
to this song."
Yeah. All right. No, I never heard them. They're pretty nice though.
Yeah, I like them a lot. They're good
So-
inspiration for my own writing.
Is he who you thought he'd be?
I don't really know what I thought. But I think, I mean, I think it's greater than anything I could have thought up, if that makes sense. I mean, I didn't really have much to go off of, so it's just the fact that he didn't like try to kill us when we came up on his land. I
Most
think
people
that's a good sign.
If you're not gonna find anybody that tries to kill you from. You could probably have been in his house, like sipping a cup of tea, and he would have been chill. Like,
You mean here in the Lost Lands?
yeah, like we're all in the club. We're all fam.
No.
A little voice whips by in the wind and goes, "Big Mike, Big Mike, Big Mike."
But yeah, I think he's more than I could have ever asked for.
You know, we could
I
just stay
still-
here.
No, as much as that sounds like a nice vacation or something, I mean, I don't see myself being able to settle down, especially right now with everything that's going on.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, there's ways to forget.
I don't feel like that's my purpose. Also, what?
Like, you can forget. Like, there's magical ways to forget things.
Well,
like,
yeah, but that I don't want to. I mean, as many bad things as we've seen in the past few months, even, all the bad that we've been through in the world wouldn't want to make me forget the good things that have happened. You know?
I mean,
I
is there
wouldn't
anything
want to
better
forget
than this?
meeting you guys.
Well, what if we're all here to? I guess we can't forget.
Well,
We
I
could
mean,
just, like-
saving the world might, be better.
Yeah.
I mean, you know.
If things go south, we can just hop over to the other island and go to. I don't know. What was the place you went again? Shadowfell. I mean, was it really that bad? I'm joking. It's an awful.
Haven't you
awful
been to the
monster.
Shadowfell
Yeah,
boss?
it's the worst. It's the worst.
Yeah,
it's a joke. It's
It
the worst
wasn't
place
great.
ever. No. And it's kind of smelly too. Like it's just smells.
Yeah,
like
it
the,
has
the
like a
baseline
stale
smell
smell.
is just different.
Yeah, it's like
Not in a
it's
good way.
always stale and muggy.
Mm-hmm.
Just don't get me wrong,
Yeah.
I love a rainy day, but there's something evil
Yeah.
about the smells.
Canon.
Okay. Cool. All right.
But I mean,
I wouldn't even know how
yeah,
to do that. I was just curious.
yeah. No, I still, as much as it's cool to. I mean, you stopped and saw your parents and family, and I mean, as much as you would love to just forget everything that happened and stay, I mean, don't you feel that you have like a responsibility?
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
mean,
I do.
if not even for the world, but for your people.
Yeah.
You know?
I told him I would, so.
Yeah. So.
Guess I got to do it.
Yeah. But I say we can. I think it'd be good for us to, you know, rest up for the few days and not cast any magic, not, you know, risk that going back to the anywhere. But I think this is a nice little pit stop.
Nice.
And then she turns around and she throws it at Craig, and then whistles for it back as it goes by his head.
Okay, give me. Roll the hit, Ro.
No, I wasn't trying to hit him.
Roll the hit to correctly control where it goes.
Okay. I'm like, I wasn't trying to.
It'll go bad if you miss, not if you hit.
Wait, okay.
That's a high AC, Ro.
How do I roll to hit?
Well,
Let me see. What do I do here?
You're not trying to beat his AC. You're just trying to beat a basic DC of control.
Yeah.
Isn't it dexterity?
Is there a roll to?
Yeah, you will dexterity, and you'll be proficient with this weapon. So it's dex plus prof.
That's not very good.
Can I like notice that she has like a look in her eye and like try to like slap her on the back and guide her as she like?
Give me an insight check. Give me an insight check to see this guy.
I hit him.
Hey, Craig.
That is a nat 20, Zachary. That is a natural 20.
Holy crap! What's the total? This is gonna be huge.
The total is like 26.
Ro goes, yeah. After the quiet moment about like, what you all want versus what you feel called to. After the pensive moment, she just turns and steps with the axe in her hand, and you go, oh, I know exactly what's about to happen. So you reach up and just touch her, and a little bit of the green leaves just spread out. And Ro, you have guidance, so you may add it onto your roll.
Okay, well, that's a 13 with guidance.
Okay, so you go, how do you say it to get his attention?
I say, Craig, heads up.
Okay, and as you turn on, the axe, and it goes, Craig turns on and goes, what? And he's turning on and sweating from like he did a couple extra sets. And the axe, right, and it's one of those moments where like, have you ever tossed something to a kid or to a pet and been like, I'm going to throw this near them, and instead you're like, oh no, it's going at them, and you know like they're not going to catch that, so it just and I mean it goes like 4 inches by his head, and it had a little bit more of an arc than you meant, and he just, and then you and it comes back to you in your hand, and he goes, cool.
All right, you owe me. You would have just killed Craig if I had not have done that.
Thanks for that.
Rogue goes, hey, Craig, what's up? And then Micah showed in the next session. We're like, hey, Craig died. It was friendly fire
on the podcast. Rogue took him out.
Yeah, I need to practice a little bit more. Rose says as she kind of looks at it and kind of flips it around.
There would be something so. I mean, obviously, it's not even how the mechanics work in this situation. There'd be something so funny about Rose just killing Craig real quick early in the morning.
Hey, we have a Revivify Diamond. We'd bring him back.
Can I? Hey, Zach. Bazz wants to do something while we're doing this thing, while we're here for a couple days. Are we going to be here for a few days, you said?
Do you guys want to talk that out real quick?
Are we going to be here for a few days, Jackie?
I figured we'd at least be here one more night.
Yeah.
Because I figured y'all would want to hang out with Jeff, too. He's a pretty interesting dude. Might tell you how to build something.
How many 6th level spell slots do I have at 11th level? Is it 1? I think it's 1,
Should
right?
be 1, I think.
I do believe it's Juan.
Okay.
Yes, you have the 1.
Okay. I want to try to figure out the jar in the heart is what a boss is going to do. But I have to go back to the ship to get it. But I don't know how mechanics that to work. So I want to come back here. I don't want to be gone like...
Well, this place is filled with trees.
What if that's where Bazz was last night when Ro was meeting her dad? Is like he stepped away to the ship to grab it, and then this morning he came back. So we can say that he already had it.
I am completely okay with that retcon. That sounds phenomenal.
I love that.
Okay. Is there anything else from the ship that you guys would have wanted me to grab or do while I was there?
I don't think I have anything left on the ship. I think I carry all my stuff with me.
Okay. I probably would have left the +1 chainmail there. I probably would have given it to Ploff or Bilfrey. I would have let them fight over it.
Ooh, could you put a note? That it, Landon. Good idea.
Heck yeah.
That's an excellent use of that otherwise not very helpful island. That's such a good idea. Could you put a note of that in general and like at me? And like at ZachDM, and then
I don't know how to spell their names, so don't laugh at how I spelled it. Which one would have won it, Zachary?
I'll say Ploff will take it. I think Bilfrey would want it, and I think Ploff would be like, I'm the older sibling. You what?
How do you spell her name?
Plaff.
Oh, nice.
But in your defense, I spell everything bizarre and weird, so I can understand how you'd be like, how is it possibly?
I thought it was Plath. Dang.
No.
I don't know why I thought that.
Plath?
I thought it was pronounced Ploff.
Let's all laugh at Jackie. She's got it so wrong. Yeah. Okay. Excellent. Okay. So, do you want to role play out that whole moment of returning to the ship, or are you like, I just want to? Let's just.
I would be fine. I just don't want to take away too much time from Jackie and her dad, and like this.
Okay. So,
moment.
How about this? I mean, I see what you're saying. There's more essential things. How about Bazz pops back? You have the interaction, and it's just a time of like, you take an hour or two and you debrief with everyone. You talk to everyone's glad to see you.
I would have been there overnight.
Yeah. Okay. You slept there, and so
double 6 spell slot.
Bilfrey and Ploff have a little bit of whiskey from y'all's last stop in Zedge, so they share some with you, and there's just there's talking. Spagoober drinks some water while you guys drink whiskey, and Nom has a little bit of the whiskey too. So everybody's drinking whiskey except for Spagoober, who's drinking a little bit of water. He likes alcohol, but he only likes light wines. And so you guys are all sitting around, and it's just like a lot of recounting, like, yeah, we met Shelby, and we went to this island, and all this happened. And when you give Ploff the chainmail, she's very appreciative. It's very much, you've developed real relationships with them, and it's very much like it's met with like she's happy about it, and she smiles, and as she dons it slowly but surely, she looks very proud of herself. And she looks infinitely more bad to the bone in it than anyone else would have. It stretches around her muscles, and it kind of like magically shifts to accommodate them, and all of her scars show through it. And she puts her her shirt back over it. And she thanks you for it with just a hand on the shoulder, a squeeze, and a smile. And so you just have light merriment and revelry and recounting with the crew, and plenty of jokes and conversation. Spagoober wants to know all about Rose's dad. And then at some point, we'll just skip to the point in the evening's role play where you would have asked for the Jar of Heart.
I also want to do a couple more things.
Run down the list, man. Run down the list.
I want to give the boot that does the force damage to Nom.
Oh,
that's so good.
Like I gave it to her, say, hey, like if you need someone to like if someone's up in your grill, kick them with this thing, and they'll never get in your grill again.
Nom just responds with
wow, Bazz, I really appreciate this. I'm gonna be honest. I think I'm gonna stay pretty far away from anybody in my grill.
About grills is some people don't care. They just come up in your grill, and like you're just like, I was fine with you not being in my grill, but now you're here, so here's the boot.
Well, I mean, I like the way it looks.
Bilfrey chimes in and goes, if you're handing out gifts, Bozza Claus, the last time somebody came and made a problem on the ship, I was often in people's grills. Is that the sort of thing I might have?
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can have that. If you're okay with that, Nom, I mean, I have some other stuff.
Nom goes, yeah, sure, and she hands it over to Bilfrey.
Bazz, could you give me an insight check?
Insight.
So Nom just, gives Bilfrey that little, like the purse of the lips white guys do when they see each other, that little, the flattening of the mouth.
No, that's an
like a flat smile.
20. That's just a flat 20.
Unnatural 20. She hands it up to Bilfrey. He takes it and goes, oh, thanks, little one. And he just takes one of his boots off, starts putting it on. As you notice, as it is very, very subtle, but as Nom hands it off to Bilfrey. Her pupils dilate very slightly, and she blushes in the slightest, and hands it off.
Strictly to myself, and I'm never gonna tell that to any of the fun.
Bilfrey seems entirely unawares. So he pulls his boot off and sticks the new one on. And he goes, "So I can." And he focuses on it for a little bit, tightens it up. He looks really weird in it. It doesn't match what he's wearing at all. And he tightens it up. And Ploff's just sitting there picking on him, just going, "Wow, don't you look like a real epic defender now? It doesn't have magical door written all over it." And Bilfrey just comes over and goes, "Yeah? You want to try out your new chainmail?" And then she goes, "All right, let's see what you've got." And she walks over and low squats in front of him, braces her core, and he picks up his foot and kicks. And he kicks her so hard. She does the thing where her limbs fly in front of her, and she just goes, "Whoom," and she rockets back into the railing, and boom. And then Bilfrey goes, "Oh, so Pilf, I'm sorry," and he jogs over to her, and she's bleeding a little bit, and she gets up and shoves him. Then they wrestle for a little bit.
Nice.
But yeah, it looks like the items have gone to the right individuals.
And then I look down at Nom, and I pull out the brown psychedelic mushrooms. Do you want some shrooms instead?
Oh my goodness, yes. See, Bazz, you're on the right trail.
This is the good stuff.
I'm gonna save these for when nobody else is around.
Or,
Gotcha.
There's some good if you want to.
Well, I don't know if I want to be talking to Spagoober when I'm on these, you know what I mean?
She tucks them away in a little pouch.
All right. I keep
might
the
have a
blue
trip
and
on
white
these.
daisy psychedelic mushrooms for myself.
Okay, excellent. Gotcha.
So
I love this Bazz clause thing that's happening here, that he returns to the ship with gifts for everyone.
I don't think I have anything for Spagoober, and I think he feels bad about it.
You go to turn to Spagoober, and he's just beaming at you, and he goes, "Oh, Bazz, it's so good to see you again."
Oh, yeah.
Wait.
It's so good to see you, too. I got this for you, and I pull out a diamond. And I say, "You should have this." I saw it, and I thought of you. I thought of you when I saw it.
What is it worth, Bazz?
It's a Revivify diamond.
Okay.
How many do you have?
So, out of social awkwardness, as you hand a Revivify diamond to Spagoober, he goes,
Oh, wow, Bazz. Oh my goodness.
"Now I know why people like proposals. Wow, look at that rock." And he just picks it up and he goes, "Bazz, this is so sweet. Thank you. This thing's huge. I'll get this put in something like a necklace."
Yes,
And he
you
starts-
should.
He starts tearing up and he goes, "But Bazz, this really means a lot." And he just walks up and hugs your waist really hard and squeezes you. And yeah,
Oh, go ahead.
he's just softly going, "And you're my adventures, and I just love being your captain." And
We love you too, man. You're the reason we're all here together. So, that's why
Spagoober.
you don't have a heart of gold. You have a heart of diamond. And so
So sweet.
I have removed one of all the things that I've mentioned from my.
Excellent.
I was gonna say if Ro knew that Bazz was heading out, she might have given him because she has a lot of stuff in her pack. She might have given him.
I would have asked for stuff. I would have just left. I would have told him, "Hey, I'm giving this stuff to."
Well, then
people.
if Zach's cool with me retroactively doing this, I would have given you the snuggle arrow and been like, "This is a Spagoober item for sure. You should totally, if he wants it, he can have it. Tell him I don't want the bad guys hugging me that much, so you can have it."
I would give him the snuggle arrow as well.
And Spagoober is also gifted you give him a Revivify diamond and a snuggle arrow. Excellent. He takes both gladly. So at some point, Spagoober is done joyfully crying and hugging you, Bazz.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna have to come. I tell them that I'm here to see you guys and say hi, but I'm also here to grab something. But I'm gonna have to bring this something back to the ship eventually. So if anybody wants to come with me to meet Ro's dad and stay with us for a day or two, they're welcome to come with me. If they can if Nom wants to come see the Lost Lands, then Or no, Zachary has not prepared for this.
Nom goes,
I mean, that's cute, but I've heard about y'all's adventures. I'm good.
No, this is chill. This is like beachside, like
There's no one
waterfall
here.
vacation.
He goes, yeah, I think I know better.
and then Bilfrey and Ploff kind of look at each other and shrug and they like whisper back and forth to each other, and then you watch them play Boulder Parchment Shears with each other, and you put together that they're deciding who gets to go because someone has to stay and guard the ship. And Bilfrey goes and shoves Ploff, and she just spits at him. He goes, "Oh, I'm down. I'm going. Yeah."
All right. As
Go
cool
see
as
the
I
Lost
have,
Lands.
we'll have fun with that boot because I pull out the brooch of shielding and say, this makes it to where the boot doesn't hurt me, but you can kick me as far as you want. So
Yeah, you want to try that? I'm done.
I'm down. All right. So I pick up the jar of heart, and this is the next day. Okay, we've all slept, I guess, because I.
Okay, you go to bed. At some point, you wake up the next day, and Bazz, you pull back out that significantly large glass vial, capped at either end with the metal, and there is that beating heart just suspended in the fluid. Whoever has this heart, good resting heart rate, good cardio. But you pick it up, and there it is, the strange item from so long ago.
All right. And then I give everybody a hug goodbye. I tell
Yeah, hugs are shared.
has a way to contact us. He can cast sending, right? Or no?
Spigger holds up his
Yes,
little stone and shakes it and goes, I can be in contact.
All right. If anything happens, just give us a call.
Of course. Go have fun, Bilfrey.
All right, feel free. Let's go. And I cast the
Gonna go
spell. Step
adventuring.
into the tree real fast.
And the tree splits up and goes like, oh, and he rushes through.
Now, imagine the thing that just happened with Craig's head, but Bilfrey is also there watching it happen, and we're all there together.
You guys come back out to Ro throwing the axe and Bilfrey going, oh, I like it here already. And so now Bilfrey is also there with the party.
Heck yeah.
And you guys are all there, and there are exchanges and hellos, and Bilfrey sees Craig, and Craig starts doing a second workout with Bilfrey because he has to prove how tough he is, and so now Bilfrey and Craig are doing squats, and the rest of the party is reconvened.
Nice. What time is it now by this point?
8:45 a.m.
Okay.
And then you go show Bazz the axe. Jath's still not up.
Okay.
It occurs to you that, like,
Why do you need to get up early
well, an ancient bachelor on an island of perfect peace with no job, he probably gets up pretty late.
Yeah, whatever he wants to.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask, Bulls, do you have Goodberry prepared, or are you looking at being another ostrich or some other weird bird today? Because if not, I'm gonna go look for some food.
Nah, you gotta scavenge. I'm sorry. I was gonna make an egg.
Yeah, I didn't want that. Okay.
I know you don't. Have fun in the forest.
That gave have fun storming the castle energy.
Have fun storming the castle. So Bazz, Tello, and Bilfrey eat a ostrich egg. And I'll say that Craig, Gretta, and Ro have gone out into the forest to forage for food. What does that look like, Ro?
I think I probably turn into my little fruit bat that I turn into.
Okay.
And I'm kind of like, I'm not going too high up, but I'm flying more near Craig and Greta. But
Heck
I'm
yeah.
like looking around
Absolutely.
and like, in a bat way. Of bat. Oh, you're muted, Zachary.
Yes, in a bat way.
Oh,
excellent. So as you transform into the bat, have you already attuned to Song Splitter rather than Ravina's lute?
Yeah.
Okay. It's interesting because it sounds different. Not totally, but so Ravina's lute can be enchanted to sound like any other instrument, and so you can get it to have a ton of qualities, but on its own it's just very tonal and open and mellifluous. It just sounds like an excellently crafted instrument of its own make. Song Splitter is very flat, it's very muted, it has an acoustic sound, and the only way in which it sounds very sort of electric is that it like all of its notes have a very slight distortion to it. as if it's kind of a little rockish. And as you like ding, 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 away on it, you disappear into purple and or dark purple magic. And as the smoke billows away, you are the big flying fox fruit bat. And as you around, and Craig and Gretta are just, well, Craig's left mumbling about how just a big stupid egg, and then Greta's searching around, just going enjoying all the flora and fauna, fighting every impulse to take notes. Before we do anything, Ro, could you roll me a D100 after you cast polymorph?
Shoot, fire, save the matches. Why did I do
And
that?
Jackie, all I have to say is I'm thankful for a player like you, who always helps me keep this mechanic going.
This is what I was saying. Like, Ro really relies so heavily on magic, she forgets.
I like it. It feels very character driven. I like it.
24.
24. I was hoping it was a 94, but I'll take 24. Could you roll? Oh.
No, I could not.
Could you roll a D12 for me?
No, I don't think I want to.
This is a wild one. I'm not trying to pat myself on the back, but I did a good job on this list.
That's a 1.
Okay, for the next day, this mixed benefit remains for 1 day. For the next day, you have dark vision.
Oh, cool.
But you also become largely colorblind.
No. I'm sorry, what?
So for the next day, your vision is monochromatic, but you have dark vision.
Okay. Interesting.
Yep. So you turn into a bat,
even as a
and
bat?
all of a sudden, as you turn into a bat, your whole world goes black and white, and you're just like, oh. In your little bat head, you're like, that's not the way that used to be. But you're a bat, and give me an investigation check for fruits.
Okay.
Or survival, your pick. And take it at advantage, because you're a fruit bat.
Okay. That's gonna be a 17.
Okay, give me just 1 second. Okay. So you fly around, Rat, and you find, that made me think of summer camp. You fly around and you find these weird, like, hexagonal fruits. Not like they're in the shape of a hexagon, but they have a central mass, and then it's like a berry, only it's the size of an apple, and each additional bulbous mass coming off of it, smooth and like almost kind of glossy or waxy to its texture, has 6 lumps. And they are a bright bubblegum hot pink. And where the lumps come together, there are little red dark indentations of magenta. Yeah, true. You see a lumpy, grayscale, apple-sized berry, which to you at this size as a fruit bat is like a prize-winning pumpkin size. And so you land on the branch and you see it in front of you. It smells sweet.
Can I do a nature check to see if it's okay to eat, or would I know? Like, would I not know?
So here's the thing about
no matter
polymorph.
what? Oh, that's
With
right.
polymorph,
That's right.
you gain the intelligence of the animal you turn into.
Yeah, that's right. I guess since I found something, like I'd say we were looking for a little bit, I probably unpolymorph.
Okay. As you transform out, still black and white. Everything's still black and white. Oh, great. This must be another Lost Lands thing.
Yeah.
But the fruit smells sweet and pleasant.
I'm gonna grab a bunch and tell Gretta to grab some and let's take them back and ask Bazz if these are okay to eat, because he knows things better here.
They're about the size of an apple, varying between individual fruits, somewhere between like Red Delicious and Big Fuji's, depending on which ones you pluck. How many do you gather? There's quite a few. They're growing on these like kind of tall columnar bushes everywhere.
I'm gonna say I grab like 5 or 6.
Okay. Greta grabs 7. We'll say. Craig grabs 4. You guys trudge back. When you do, Bazz and Bilfrey and Tello are eating ostrich egg, about which Bilfrey couldn't seem to care less, and Tello still seems to have a mixed inner storm of emotions about eating an egg from Bazz. Really trying to trust his buddy. You guys have returned with your fruits. Now Landon has stepped away.
Yeah.
So Bazz is too absorbed in his egg and not listening.
That
it's
makes
just up to
sense.
you on what you do with the fruit. What do you do?
I sniff it. And,
Sorry, I had to run away to grab it.
that's okay. Can I retroactively? It's just from us standing there when I was there. Like do a little nature check or something to see if I saw any like signs of animals or something had eaten on this plant.
Ooh, yes. Give me. This feels like a survival check.
Okay. That's gonna be an 18.
I like that. That's very clever. With an 18. Oh, I didn't put your last check. 17. 18. You find two interesting points. There are a bunch of pits laying on the ground near the bushes. They're these highly they look like bark, like they're kind of, you know what, they're a lot like pomegranate pits, but much larger. And they sort of have 4 lobes to them instead of kind of 2 halves. And they're all over the ground. And you notice that a lot of those trees nearby have those dragonoids, those leaf dragonoids that you guys learned about here on the island. They must be herbivorous. You bet they eat these fruits. And so it looks like other animals have eaten that. You've also noticed on a couple you've brought back that there are little kind of gray spots. If you look closely at them, they're like little bored holes in the fruit. On 2 or 3 of the fruits you brought back.
Okay. I'm gonna take a little nibble. I'm gonna risk it.
Okay.
Since Bazz is not paying attention and Jaff is not up to ask.
A bite, and the skin breaks, and the soft flesh of the fruit meets your mouth, and right as you take the bite, the front of the tree opens up, and your dad comes walking up.
Oh.
To his late morning. And he just looks at you as you're taking the bite, and you sort of, and as you look at him and take the bite, it very much pops under your teeth. It is very, very, it is more filled with juice than a watermelon. Very, very filled with juice. And it's got a very spongy texture inside, but the sponginess gives way quickly. So it has resistance and density, but once you put it under a certain amount of pressure, it breaks and gives out. And it's kind of it's like the structure of a watermelon inside with the texture of a kiwi. It's sort of glossy, almost sort of smooth, waxy texture. And as you bite into it, the juice runs all across your mouth and down your jaw. And
that's crazy.
It is so very, 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 it has to be the single sweetest fruit you've ever tasted in your life. It's like sugar cane sweet. It's so very sweet.
Ro loves that.
It could not be more like sucrose. And could you give me an odds or evens?
Odds.
Okay. All right, excellent.
Yeah, tell me what I rolled.
It's incredibly sweet, and you know what? The way I'm going to describe it is it's kind of vaguely the flavor. It's like a slightly more watered down overall flavor palette than a strawberry. So it's sort of a very mild strawberry taste, but the sweetness just taken up to an 11, past a watermelon in sweetness.
Interesting. Yeah. So once Ro takes one bite, she starts eating the whole thing, and then she waves at Jaff.
Okay.
She's
He looks at you with a big surprise on his face, and he just smiles and nods. And as he kind of saunters over and smiles at everybody, he's wearing a different robe today than yesterday, but still loose and still sufficiently kept. He's not a dapper man. And as he walks over waving, his mossy locks bouncing back and forth, he just goes, I see you found, your mom loved those.
What are these? She's like chewing.
Yeah.
Excuse me, sorry. What are these?
Those
They're
are job
so-
fruits. And job is
Job fruit?
J-A-B, but like an accent on the A. A job fruit. Those are job fruits. They're good.
They're so sweet.
Mm-hmm.
You could make an incredible pie or pastry out of these.
I don't know what a pie is, but it sounds good. I feel you. Good morning.
Good morning. Sorry.
Y'all get up so early. I wasn't anticipating.
No,
all that.
sorry. I hope we didn't wake you or disturb you. We're just used to
I'm a hard
obviously getting up
sleeper.
early.
Yeah, I guess you're
The nature of the business. I
all
guess.
about business adventures. Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so, and hello again, there's a new guy. And he looks around to the party and smiles and waves, and the Buffer's like, hello. He goes, hi, I'm Jath. Did you also travel to this island? And then he goes, no, I'm the crew. Yeah, I'm with these guys.
Yeah, he was on our ship. Balls had to go grab something, so Balls treed over, got him, came back on a tree.
Jath nods, looking impressed, and he goes, wow, you're like a really powerful druid. All right. Okay. Well, good to meet you, Belfry. Belfry just goes, yep, good to meet you too. You're always dead, yeah? He goes, yeah, as I've learned rather recently. He goes, nice. He just, that's just like, thank you. I think so. Okay, well, so what are you kids up to?
I've been practicing with this, and Ro holds up Song
He
Splinter.
can't contain the smile that cracks across his face. And Ro, you watch him filled with a look of pride for a second. He goes, yeah, she handles nice, doesn't she?
She really does.
Yeah.
I'm getting a little used to the throwing, and she kind of glances over at Craig real quick and then
Craig,
back.
in a very Micah moment, Craig just goes, ha ha.
But yeah, I mean, we don't want to get in the way of like your plans or anything for the day.
Yeah, and he just looks around at the empty waterfall, the idyllic scenery of nature, and he goes, pretty busy guy.
If there's anything we can help you with, or
No.
okay.
I mean, I'm excited to have you here. I enjoy your company.
Yeah, we're thank you again for letting us crash here for a little bit.
Of course. I mean, your family. These are your friends. They're certainly welcome.
Thank you.
Are you leaving?
I probably in a day or two, if that's all right. We gotta.
Sure. Yeah.
She motions
tomorrow,
to
maybe? I don't
Bazz.
know, unless something comes up. We're no
Balls,
rush.
what island did you say we have to go to next? Balls.
Plumpala. And I say it the right way, Zachary.
That's the one
Boss
we're
is
on,
clearly
right?
Kurftan Antalamulaf.
Oh.
No, or Kurftan Antalamulaf. You guys are on Fufumf.
Oh, okay.
You're headed to Kurftan Antalamulaf, where the bewildering keep is, in search of the Book of Many Secrets.
Boss, do you say that to him, or what all information do you?
I tell him.
Okay.
I'm pretty open. This
Okay.
is one of my people. I tell him.
His dense mossy brows raise, and he goes, "Oh wow, all right. You're going after the bewildering creep. You're going after Kurftan Antalamulaf Madrid.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all really don't mess around."
Yell it to Nant. We're not friends, but he's pretty cool. I'm
You know
hoping
him?
he's home. No, but I've seen him like 4 or 5 times.
Wow. goodness, you really are one of the deep roots. That's crazy. Well, shoot. Fire, save the matches.
I say that. Ro looks up at him.
That's a wild coincidence. I didn't know your mom had picked that up from me. Well, I guess I picked it up from her. I don't really know what a match is still. But, well, all right. So y'all, you'll be here a day or two?
Yeah, we'll be here a couple days.
I'd love every moment with you I could get.
When we leave,
same.
I assume we're probably going to have to swing back this way on our way back to the main island, or if you don't hear from us in like a week after we leave, maybe two, like let my family on the island know, or somebody. I don't know, just something. What's the name of the deep group that I meant, Zach?
Have a way of doing that, but
oh,
if anybody passes through, I'd say something for sure.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm not quite the accomplished caster.
True.
I can make you a flower.
True to. Okay. No, yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
I can make the tree open and close. I can work with plants quite a bit.
Okay. Yeah, no, we'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Yeah, you guys seem capable. That guy's, both of them are real buff, and he points at Ploff and Craig, who Craig just kind of smiles like, yeah.
Yeah, Ro can do 7
just a couple peck pops.
I can. Ro says, and she likes it.
Bro holds up her arm and flexes, and there's the tiniest little indentation of muscle, and he goes, wow, that's really good.
I make up for it in music.
I mean, push-ups are hard. Push-ups are hard. Where it's worth, your mom wasn't the biggest athlete either. It's okay.
Yeah, I heard that. She's
some of us are lovers, not fighters, and that's all right.
Okay. The island. Speaking of being better at the magic part over the brawn part. I know it's like a fun little Lost Lands thing. But why every time I cast a spell does everything go crazy?
Yep. I've met 2 or 3 outworlders have come around here on the island and run into that. Basically, you're just not the Arcana around here. All comes from Ogba. So the magic's all... It's a little less contained, a little more straight from the tap, if you will. He wouldn't use that expression. A little more straight from the stream, if you will. And
that's good.
It takes your body, your magical soul, I guess. I'm not a caster. It takes time to get used to it. Give it a year or 2, and it'll quit doing that.
Oh, wow. Yeah, right now I'm not seeing colors, and I think it's doing that.
Sorry about that.
It's okay. It should come back sometime, hopefully.
Yes, Lando.
Since I've lived here for my entire life, could I have advantage on checks to accumulate to the magic faster or something, or is that just you got
No, I like it. You have advantage on as you reacclimate again. I mean, you've become unaccustomed to it, but as you're reacclimating, yes, from here on you can have advantage. You can roll twice and take the preferred of the 2 rolls. I love that. That's a great justification.
That's smart.
Bazz has also gotten better results most of the time, so I think that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, you're pretty golden.
Better knock on wood right now, bro. Don't want to be rolling no 15.
Yeah. Zach, I sent you another question.
Yes. Sorry.
Oh, it's okay. It's going to affect what I do next, so I'm trying to...
Sure.
We haven't talked about it at all. Ro, you're not...
Yeah.
You're not blue anymore, which is nice.
Yeah, it was blue.
And she was quite party a couple days ago.
Well, that's okay.
Also, due to the magic, I just want to point that out. And I was blue, and I had a beard a couple days ago, and I found myself in the Shadowfell a few days before that.
Okay, I don't know what all that means, but I'm sorry about all that.
It's okay. I just need to remind myself because I have a tendency to.
Hey, what you got there, bud? And Jath looks at the beating heart in the jar in Boss's hands.
This is the source of all my problems.
I wouldn't say that, Balls.
Well, it's for a me score, so.
Yeah. It's a weird little thing.
She's mean. I'm trying to figure out what it is. I don't know whose heart it is, but apparently it's like weird and powerful. Yeah, it's beating. It's pumping something. I don't know to who though. I'm trying to figure.
You don't know anyone that's lost a heart around here? That's still alive?
No, what's his name? I was gonna make a funny joke and I forgot the guy's name.
Well, good one, Landon.
Thanks for giving me the benefit of the joke. Benefit of the doubt.
Nope, sorry. I didn't know people could lose hearts. Y'all are really into it, huh? You got a lot going on there. Well,
yeah.
I mean, I was hoping that maybe, and he pulls out like a little woodwind pan flute and he goes, you could just kind of jam a little bit, or?
I would absolutely love to.
Y'all do that. I gotta go find a place to stare at this thing for a day or so.
A day, Balls?
Okay.
Do you have like any like caves on the cliff or some like solitary places where you can like feel chill and like think about stuff?
At the bottom of this waterfall, where the water comes back around, there's a big flat rock kind of behind it. Get lost in the noise of it all. I like going down there sometimes if I want to think real hard.
All right.
Or not at all.
Zachary, is this like on the level with the ocean, like in the water, or?
No. The cliff does not just drop off into the it's more island. It's miles more island ahead. Like this waterfall just drops into another pool of water that continues down into more forest, more of the willow forest.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any alcohol?
Well, you can ferment the job fruits, but I haven't in a while. I've run out.
All right. No worries. All right. I'm just thinking.
I heard from a flump that the other fella who was on the other side of the island was making plenty, but
I got some, and I hold up a jar of his.
Yeah.
Cool.
Best
All
stuff
right.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right.
Well, y'all have
good
fun
luck with
jamming.
your heart in a jar.
Thanks.
All right.
Nice to meet you. I'll see you later.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Okay.
If I'm not here this time tomorrow, come check out that place. See if I'm still there.
Okay. You keep saying that. You're a pretty ominous dude there, boss.
He does that a lot. He just disappears.
I don't do that a lot.
You do it a little bit,
I've
Balls.
never disappeared based on my own choice. It has never been my choice to just leave.
Actually, you did one time. You ran
When?
off.
When?
She kind of looks down, looks at
news.
Tello.
Tello just shrugs like,
Elistanoth has taken me every single time. Well, no, one was his ex-girlfriend, and the other two were him.
Right. I want to say we all stand and just stare.
Jath just also looks confused. Everybody's just looking at Bazz.
Okay, boss.
All right. And
Cool.
Bazz departs from the group. Bazz, you trek down the rock face down toward the bottom of the waterfall. Everybody else just sits around and listens to Jath and Ro just jam. Ro, do you play? Which lute do you play?
I want to say that I play the new one, Song Splitter, for a little bit, and then I ask if I can switch, and I'm like, give me a minute and to attune to it, and then I play with that one because of its properties, being able to and just being able to like be anything. Like I even say that I try to get like I feel like I kind of not egg, but like let kind of get Craig to like maybe sing along a little bit because he's and
he does enthusiastically.
And maybe I tell Gretta to like hit hit a stump or something, like trying to get like the rest of the party to like join in the.
Gretta slaps a rock very ineffectually and very out of rhythm, not musically gifted individual. Craig, as Micah has canonized, sings enthusiastically and atonally. Bilfrey sings along. Holy actual living crap. Bilfrey has a good singing voice.
Oh my god!
It's very
Bilfrey!
bassy and low and full, and he sings along. For some of the time, and after he does, he looks very embarrassed each time. He only does it once or twice, and he won't do it again. And you just jam with your dad for like so long that you guys have to stop, eat again, and then go back to playing. It's hours of jamming.
That. Yeah.
And he plays his pan flute. Then he goes back down and he brings up a flute. He plays that. Then at one point he takes
I can play the flute.
And he switches off and gives you the flute. And then he plays Song Splitter. Oh, this guy plays like everything. At some point, he brings back up a drum, hands it to Bilfrey. Bilfrey plays something simple. Later, he takes it back from Bilfrey and plays very well on. Oh, he's just like he plays. And you're like, well, hundreds of years alone on the island. Yeah. And
Does he have a NATAP?
That was from, which island was that from? That wasn't from the Lost Lands.
I thought it was. Why did I think it was?
No,
I don't know why.
Bazz's Spider Silk harp is from the Lost Lands. The NATAP is from Star Star, I believe.
Oh, that's right. You're right. But he wouldn't have known about it or anything?
He's not familiar with it, but as you describe it, he gets thrilled by the concept.
Cool.
But yeah. And he starts like kind of like mumbling to himself. You get the feeling he's like, oh, I'm going to try and make that. Yeah.
I ask him to get out a piece of paper or something and try to like sketch like a really rough sketch of what
He starts like taking notes and you realize he starts replicating the drawings, like repeating them wrong, but also you're like, ooh, no, those are kind of like little innovation. Oh, this guy,
yeah.
And I'm like, you're like, yeah, a couple centuries of making instruments. This guy's, I mean, you're watching him, you're like, yeah, this guy's a master at his craft.
He's a Luther.
All right. As you watch the person you've recently discovered to be your father, sit there sketching instruments passionately. He's not unhandsome, and he's kind, and he has an air of peace and gentleness, and you just played with him for hours, and as you sit there watching him get so excited and passionate and sketching, you just very much see an older version of who your mother must have fallen in love with. And you watch him be just so excited and happy, and that's your dad. The thought dawns on you as he sits there and sketches. Not a man of great ambitions. He doesn't seem like the most driven individual in the world in a grand sense, but here in this private way, in the small of his life, a deeply passionate individual, full of joy and appreciation. Lando, could you click your screen on and off again? Your camera's doing funky things for me on my end. That's just on my side.
He's frozen.
Yeah. Maybe we've lost connection with him. I was going to go to Bazz next, but there is perhaps a thing that's ping-a-dinging. Dang, I really meant that as the transition point in the scene. Should you...
As we're waiting, I think every time, like as he's sketching and stuff, I feel like every few minutes, like Ro just kind of goes into like just like thought, of like kind of staring out into space and just thinking like, this is like, I guess thinking of like what could have been almost if like she had grown up with him, like what, like him, teaching her things and stuff like that, and her just being able to experience like just a little glimpse of his knowledge and like him being excited to do something with her and stuff. And I think she just kind of keeps kind of going back to that in her head, but then she comes back to the moment in front of her and is just like thankful that she's at least getting to experience it now, and kind of just she's very content in this moment right now.
An emotion Ro feels not so all the time, certainly not at the beginning of the campaign.
Yeah, not all the time, no.
And not only is it a special moment with your dad, but as you look around just with your whole family.
Yeah.
Blood, otherwise. Greta is like laughing and giggling. There's also this weird moment where you're like, man, Greta is the individual here closest in age bracket to Jath. They're actually the two with the most in common, but they just like, they're laughing back and forth to each other. He's like drumming on the drum. He's given the sketch back to you. A song has struck up again. He's drumming on the drum, and Greta is like, she sat down. The drum is sat between them, and they're both drumming on it, and he's drumming correctly and she's drumming atonally, and he's like adjusting to her rhythm, and like she's now making a game out of how wrongly she can play, and he's like doing a very like jazzy syncopated rhythms in between to turn her disjointed notes into consistent notes, and Bilfrey's like singing along to the Sea of Storms, and he's just billow and bash and smash and crush, and like, you know, he's singing that. And Craig's singing passionately as well. And not only is his voice not good, he's also getting all the words wrong. And the party's just, and Tello's just like laughing, rolling, rocking back and forth, laughing, slapping his knee. And you're just there you're struck by this moment. Yeah. Nothing's wrong and no one's in need and everyone's just happy together. I really need Landon to come back. I really need to transition to his scene. Well, what else is going on in Ro's mind? I'm gonna text Lando. Just do some.
Just make sure he's doing it.
Some moments of self-reflection.
Oh, wait, he's just said I'm here.
I'm here. Oh. Let's not pause.
You what?
I said let's not pause.
I was
sorry,
gonna talk.
My internet is a little weird. So I'm not gonna have video on. But,
okay, no problem. Well, so Bazz, you've traveled down the side of the cliff face, worked your way down an uneven switchbacks of stones worn by the river, and as you get down to the shoreline, it's not very sandy. It's more like bare stone, and the waterfall just comes and crashes apart there, and then reforms among the rock beds and returns back to a river that begins to flow down again among the thick forest of the mountain. But in that clear open area, you trace it back, and the cliff face concaves a little bit, and as it goes backward, there is indeed like a kind of, it's not a true like cave so much as just sort of like an arch of stone. And as you go sit below that, there's a dry patch, and the waterfall pounds and scatters all across it, and that white noise overcomes. But because there's that close concave rock face behind it, it also like reverberates back on the stone and bounces all around. And it's got a very overwhelming effect, but also kind of it's easy to get lost in the noise of it all. Mm-hmm. So you're sat down there with the items you brought with you. Is Landon gone again? I fear he is gone again.
Bazz boy.
Bazz boy. Alpha has her face mask on and wants to show you.
You look beautiful.
What did she say?
She said you look beautiful. She said, oh, thank you.
I'm just a girl.
Lando, are you back?
We are having technical difficulties, listeners. I will now be Bazz. I jump into the ocean.
Okay, well.
No.
While Landon's working on his end of things. If Dolgoth was on Love is Blind, who would wind up accepting his proposal?
Out of who? You mean
other
other
NPCs.
Yalabrinians?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, are you there, Lando? Can you hear us?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear us?
Got it. All right. So while I'm still here, I don't know when that's going to happen again.
We'll just keep playing it by ear.
I cannot search this, Zachary. Is Druid Grove a spell that be cast as a ritual?
Wow, what a good question. I am going to search for that, Druid Grove. It does not have the. Hold on, give me just. It doesn't look like it's a ritual spell.
Got it.
No
worries.
It doesn't appear to be. I think you have to expend the slot to do it.
All right. No worries. Bazz is gonna do something stupid.
Okay. It's been a while. Let's do it.
Bazz is going to take out some of the bees and let them fly around a little bit, and
Okay.
in the flowers. And he's gonna sit in the spot that Jath told him about, and he is gonna pull out that kombucha, the fermented kombucha.
I love where this is going.
Pour it into the dragon egg encrusted
Chalice. Yeah.
and then grab one of the blue and white mushrooms and drop it in there and set the jar apart in front of him.
Okay.
And he's gonna drink it.
Thank you, baby. I really appreciate that. I love you. It's just somente é muito ouvido no meu microfone, mas muito obrigado, amor. Te amo muito. Lando, as you, I can still hear you, Bazz. Can you hear me? Okay. I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Excellent. There was a dramatic pause there, and I was like, oh no, he's gone again. As you sit down on the flat stone, the thundering of the waterfall reverberates all around you and bounces and echoes back and forth. And you put down the apiary and you, like, lift the little door on the front, and the bees just lazily, and they're orbiting around you smoothly. And they're like blinking lights are buzzing back and forth in the bright shade of the cave. Plenty of sunlight is still getting in through the waterfall, but plenty of it is obscured and dulled in the cave area. And as it all just thunders and bounces around, you take out the chalice and you pull the cork top off of the kombucha and pour it in.
What Bazz is thinking is, I want to like steep myself. Doesn't make any sense mechanically, but this is what he's thinking.
Sure,
he's like,
who cares?
I want to steep myself in the magic of the Lost Lands, because what he's doing is, I think he's thinking he's about to ask a question that maybe Yelk can't even like know the answer to.
Besieging the land itself. Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
So he's like, the tea is from the Lost Lands. The mushroom is from the Lost Lands. The bees are just doing the magic from the Lost Lands. I don't know. He's trying to like use that wild.
Pull it out of the stops. And as you crush the blue and white mushroom and grind it up with a stone and dribble it over the kombucha, the powder falls into the kombucha and then sort of sizzles a little bit. A little bit of steam comes up and you're like, oh, don't know what that was about. But you mix it around in the chalice that reflects with like flecks of silver and white. And do you just drink it to its dreg? Do you take a sip? How do you approach the fluid therein? How do you imbibe it?
He sits and holds it for a second. And when the bees are in their enclosure, it's difficult to hear them.
Yes.
But
no sound at all.
But he sits there and he listens to the sound of the water and the sound of their buzzing and the sound of home. And I think he's also trying to prepare an offering of chaos.
I love that mentality.
The Lord of Chaos as the staff of the Mad Prince. And he casts the spell.
Okay.
And he asks the question, can you show me who this heart belongs to? And he drinks the whole thing.
Okay.
He only poured like a third of the tea in there. Like there's still like 2/3 of it in the
kombucha,
bottle.
the kombucha alcohol.
He only pours
it's
in
not tea,
only
right?
enough. It's kombucha. You said it was fermented tea. It was kombucha.
Oh, is that what kombucha
you had me
is?
write down kombucha. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
this is a really embarrassing
tea.
day. Okay, well, sometimes
But
that doesn't know things.
But it has a slight alcoholic content to it, just so you know.
I didn't know kombucha was tea. So we're exposing many of the things Zach doesn't know today.
It's okay.
It's fortunate
It has a little
bold
bit of
kombucha.
alcohol in it.
Oh, it's
long as it's not
fortunate
a
bold. What does it do? You told me something about that. I don't know if this matters. You do your thing. I'll let you know.
Where my notes are on that right now. Okay, well, actually, you know what? Actually, I do. Hold on. I do know where the fortunate fold notes are.
Is it a fortune gold? Because it sharpens intelligence.
Yeah, yes. I
Or
believe
charisma
so.
or something. Some intelligence score.
I have it somewhere in my notes, and now it's just killing me because earlier today I saw it and make sure I had it marked. I should probably let it go so I can focus on the scene, but now I'm feeling obsessive, and I want the answer. But I'm going to let it go, and I'm going to focus on the scene. First of all, make a persuasion check for me, as you very much do beseech Yelek with this sort of behavior. So make a persuasion check for me.
I'm going to burn my inspiration. One of my inspirations. I have 2 right now. Oh, not good. Zachary?
Yeah.
I've rolled a 1 and a 7.
That is toughy buffies.
No. Do I burn my last inspiration on this, or do I take my... I need to burn my last inspiration on this. I need to.
You have double inspiration right now?
Yes,
Wow.
I have double inspiration right now.
Biggity, biggity, biggity bang. I mean,
I'm
you
gonna
can
do
if you
it.
want. It's a you choice. Okay.
Oh,
Burn them both.
okay. That is an unnatural 20.
Oh.
Let's go.
11 plus 9.
As you
I'm
whisper
not
your
rolling
many-tongued nothings, your rolls for the session are 26, 20, 20. As you
taking off my
whisper your
inspiration.
many-tongued nothings, fusing the mad magic with the deep magic, you hear some of the many-tongued nothings whisper back. As you sip the fluid, and you get the feeling that you have piqued Yelektonon's interest. By doing so, when you roll for your divination of the Mad Prince spell, you get to do it. You get to roll twice and take the higher of the 2.
Okay.
So you're giving yourself advantage on the roll for the spell.
Okay. It's nice.
Yes. Very nice. You have his interest, and so you sip the kombucha. Zesty. Yes, very fermented, and it like kind of burns down your throat, but you drink it to the dredge, and you empty the chalice. Go ahead and give me your 2 rolls.
Okay. D100?
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's right.
That is a 53 on my first one.
Okay.
And an 11 on my second.
Okay, so I take it you're going with the 53.
Yes.
Okay. Let me see where's divination of the Archdruid. Okay, right
I
here.
have it pulled.
Or divination of the Mad
Between a
Prince.
51 and 60.
Yeah, your visions provide a
vague
mix
to a
of
question.
clarity and
To be
obfuscation.
specified.
Okay. All right. So, Bazz, as you speak and whisper and ask, what was your question exactly? To whom does this heart belong?
I said, can you show me who this heart belongs to?
Okay. You don't get a direct answer, but you do get the thundering drumming of the waterfall washes the world out, and you see instead a dark stony landscape. But everything in front of you it's not like scrying or a dream. It's not clear. It's like a muddled, like impressionistic painting relief of the world. Sort of like a fever dream of sorts. And you see impressions of a stony landscape that leads up to an immense dark shape, like a cliff. And atop it you see a grand gray shape, tall, with limbs coming up from it. A building, an edifice. Squared, rounded, you're unsure. There are towers rising from it. You see... How many are there? You struggle, your mind swims as the bees fly by you in the real world. Bazz's mind sort of like blares with the sound of their movement, as if their movements in the real world are affecting your vision. And you see 3 towers, a large one in the middle, 3 at the sides. The vision kind of blurs, and you look above it, It's a pentagonal castle. And it has 3 towers inside of its court and one in the middle, and they meet each other and they mix and they meet and they touch. And you just hear a low grumbling growl in your mind, like a little, as you think about it. And you just feel 2 eyes glaring at you with hate as you think about it. And that's all you get. But you don't wake up so much. Nobody can see this, but Bazz is at the bottom of the waterfall, just laying down on his side, very awkwardly sprawled with his limbs. The chalice is laying in his hand with the last of the draught spilled out over the stone. Bazz is just sprawled, and he's just... his tongue is spilled out of his mouth, and he's just drooling down the side of his face. Bazz, go ahead and roll me an odds or evens. Oh, no, actually... First, you need to roll me a D100 because you cast a spell. Then you need to roll me a Constitution saving throw for the mushroom. And let me know what you get from each. You still there, Lando?
Oh, no.
At what point do you think we lost him?
I know, that's what I was wondering. Like, how much did he hear? Oh, crap.
Okay, well, back up the cliff. Rose with her family, and there was plenty of instrumentation and playing. You just jam with your dad for a handful of hours. Bazz said he'd be gone for some time doing Bazz stuff.
Like to say... sorry, go ahead. I didn't mean to interrupt.
Do it. Go.
Okay.
Poop.
I would like to say at one point, when things have like died down a bit, you know, and maybe some of the other... Oh, he's back.
Yeah, he's back.
The Wi-Fi is working again, I think, so I should be
Excellent.
a little bit more secure.
Yay!
My Grubhub will be here in the next 5 minutes, though, so please don't kill me before
matters.
I get it, because I'll need it for comfort.
Your what will be here?
Grubhub. What point did you lose us?
Nice.
I rolled a D100 for the magic, right?
Okay, yes.
So I can roll that twice. Let me see.
And you heard that you were knocked out, or not knocked out, but like your tongue was hanging out of your face and drooling.
Yes.
Okay.
I got a 12 and a 78.
Okay. With a 12, you would gain the benefits of a spell. A salubrious spell, a helpful spell. You said it was a 12 and a 78?
Yes.
With a 78, you would gain the benefits of a different spell. Man, the world just loves Bazz. The Lost Lands really do like him better than Ro. Basically, you can pick between getting the benefits of Featherfall or the benefits of Detect Magic.
Let's do Detect Magic. It sounds fun to me.
Bazz, roll a d4 for me.
All right. That is a 1.
For the next day, you have the constant, unending benefits of the Detect Magic spell.
Dang.
Pretty killer. But none of that is really... now give me a con saving throw.
Yay. All right. My con save is... Oof. That's a 7.
Okay. Now give me an odds or evens. We're determining how your trip goes. 19! Bazz, you go on a very, very, very intense trip. But it's not a bad trip. You go on a good trip. You proceed to have hours and hours and hours of visions. Spagoober grows many heads, tells you how much he loves you, and marries you to a tree.
Oh, that's sweet.
Nom becomes a giant flying many-headed dragon, which swallows you, and you are transported to a world where Zorgrim is a friendly bartender, and looks a lot like a bunny, and everyone calls him that.
I want to talk to him. I want to talk to Zorgrim, the bartender.
You go and you speak to bunny bartender Zorgrim, and as he opens his mouth, his head divides into many-fold colors and just turns into an avalanche of flowers, which swallows you up and plunges you beneath the waves. And it is hours of this madness. Hours. Okay. And there's a lot of who's the guy who sells the pet sticks?
Clannis Landon.
There's a lot of Clannis Landon in the vision. A lot of him. He's a recurring character for some reason, and weirdly, the vision has a ton of your ex-wife in it. And at one point, you think you see.
Of course it does. I cry when I see her.
At some point, you better. At some point, you think you see a vision of your entire life if you'd stayed with her instead of going away.
Oh my gosh.
Pretty good. You had 30 kids in your vision.
Oh, that's
and
not
in your
good,
vision, that's not weird.
That's not good.
Well, but in your extremely trippy vision, it's not weird. Also, at some point in your vision, you become pretty convinced that you're Rose's dad, and you just trip hard for hours. Right. The kind of tripping where you're tripping so hard, you don't really need to get up and walk around. The world is just changing around you.
Do I wake up eventually?
We'll come to that. Okay. Ro.
Yeah.
You just took an extremely psychedelic mushroom. You're out for... Roll a d6 for me, Bazz. You're using all the dice in the Lost Lands. What'd you get? Oh, he's muted his mic. Okay. Anywho. Oh, he's probably getting the grub pub.
Yeah.
Well, we're back up. You done jamming.
I was gonna say at one point when people kind of dispersed maybe a little bit, I kind of like timidly am like, can I show you some things that I've written?
I'd love to hear it. He's like sweating a little bit from playing so hard. He goes, I'll tell you what, the rest of y'all stay here. Ro and I are going to go grab some job fruits and some more for dinner. And we'll come back. All right. And everybody waves y'all off, and y'all are permitted to just kind of stroll around the area for a while.
Okay.
As you walk under willows, the light filters and dapples over your heads.
I say she has Ravina's lute now, so that she can do all of her sounds and harmonies that she does. And I say she probably plays the Holy Hunters first. It's kind of chill but dark.
Yeah.
And then she like goes into that first one that she ever played. That the fun guys heard. I don't even remember what it's called.
I don't know. Yeah, whatever it was.
Yeah, it was a real short tune.
The oldie and goldie.
Yeah. And then she like is very like hesitant, but she probably like finds a stump or something, and she's like, this one's a little different. It's about us, about the fun guys.
All right.
And she starts playing Dolgoth, but she plays because I did the two versions. Yeah. So I think she plays like both versions, like just as a full length song. It's almost like a full like epic ballad where it like tells the whole story.
Yeah. Heck yeah.
And she plays that with all the spook, all the harmony, everything, and just kind of like can't really even look at him afterwards. He just kind of looks down, and it's like
he listens to the first two songs as you guys walk around. Yeah, with a big smile on his face. He's a calm man, much calmer than you.
Yeah,
you didn't get the chill from him. But he's got a big warm smile. He just looks like he's having the time of his life listening to you play, especially the second one. He looks very pleased with that. And as you pause to sit down for a while on a rock and play the other two, he just gets very quiet and serious listening to you. And you get the feeling that you're being listened to both by an individual who has suddenly come to care about you quite a bit and feels very proud of you, but also by a very talented musician and songwriter. And there is a loving interest, but also a critical ear being lent to the second song. He just listens carefully and nods. And when you finish, he just goes, wow. That was really good. I don't think I've ever written anything quite like that.
I hadn't either when I wrote it.
Well, that is the definition of having written something.
Yeah.
Not that it matters, but I think you might be better than your mom and I were.
I don't know about that.
I do. That was amazing. You wrote that by yourself?
Yeah.
And you really fought this Dolguth?
Yeah, do you know much about the Kefkin Empire thing? Well, there's like 5.
Outside politics don't really
true.
get here.
There's like 5 generals basically, and Dolgoth was one of them.
Okay.
And we kind of messed up his plans. And then he kind of had. Oh, they were really bad
Hateful?
plans.
Okay, bad plans.
They call him the Wandering Death, right, Zach?
That doesn't sound positive.
Okay. But yeah, so we kind of messed up some of his plans. We just were at the wrong place or right place, I guess, depending on whose side you're on at the wrong time. And he didn't like that, so he followed us. He tracked us down, and it was kind of an either him or us thing. And luckily, we had some help, and there are now no longer 5 generals.
Wow. So y'all are the genuine article. It sounds like a awfully dangerous stuff you're doing.
Yeah, it wasn't what I guess Dolgoth is kind of the reason that I found myself with the rest of the guys. I was in Unsen, and when it all happened, I just kind of jumped on their ship with them to get out of Dodge. And we've been traveling together ever since, which has been amazing, and they've become family. But we've been through a lot of things that I didn't anticipate, and learned a lot of things. I mean, I always wanted to travel and be a bard, but I didn't know that this was necessarily what I was going to be doing. I'm not complaining or anything.
It's always the journeys we don't mean to take, huh?
Yeah, it's pretty it's pretty crazy, some of the things we've seen, and we've seen some amazing things too. We've been to some wonderful, lovely towns, met some incredible people. People that I never would have met if I hadn't been traveling. Even went to a palace, met a king and a princess.
Wow. Huh. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what a palace is, but I know what a king is, so...
Oh, yeah, like a castle, like where he lives. And
I also don't know what... Okay.
Yeah.
So, big.
Yeah,
Nice.
big, very big. Like
Bro, I
one
think maybe
room.
your small island dad might not get it all, but it sounds like you're living a pretty incredible life.
Yeah.
The sort of stuff your mom talked about.
Yeah,
Maybe a
I
whole
think
lot more so.
Yeah, maybe
Now,
so.
I don't know if it matters to you. I hate the idea that you'd have to compete with us, but for whatever it's worth, from what you talk about, I think you surpassed her in a lot of ways. It sounds like y'all do some pretty dangerous stuff.
We've a couple of us, not me, have died and had to be
Died?
well, yeah, Gretta has
There used to be more of you?
no, like Gretta
Gretta, the lady
died.
from back there.
Yeah, she died and we brought her back.
Oh,
And then Craig.
powerful casters. Oh,
But yeah,
goodness.
it's a little worrisome. I try to keep you know, the morale as a bard, I guess. I feel like that's my job sometimes, to be positive in the fact that
I bet
everything's
you're
gonna
good
work
at that
out.
just as a row.
But I don't know. Some days it's tough. Balls
Sounds like it.
has his doubts of if we're gonna make it out of all of this. But you know,
Well, I hate to just pop into a life I barely had any part in, but I hope I get to see more of you after today.
I plan on it. I hope so too. That, like I said, that's the plan. And we have our you know, certain fail safes and all. I don't know, maybe I mean, Bazz can travel back and forth here with the trees. Maybe one day I could I mean, if it's all right with you, I could come back and like I could possibly like set up like a teleportation circle, and I could
That's all
come
right
and
with
visit
me.
you anytime.
That sounds grand to me. Anytime, night or day. You much of a hugger?
Yeah.
And he just gives you a big hug.
Ro hugs him back, like genuinely, like.
And alone where you are in the woods, he just whispers near your ear, I'm glad you came and found me.
Me too.
And he lets you go and he says, don't want your friends to be hungry.
Oh yeah.
And he goes around grabbing jab fruits. You guys return back up at the top of the waterfall. Job fruits are shared, eaten again. Billfrey loves them. The group chows down. Bazz has been gone for about 5 hours. Bazz, back down below the waterfall. Are you good to hop back in, Lando? Okay, you're muted.
I am good, and I told him to check on me tomorrow.
Okay,
That's
back
true.
down below the waterfall. You have had, this is really saying something, because you've had some life-changing experiences. This mental experience is on par with some of the physical experiences you've had. I'm not calling it wellspring intense, but it is, it's almost as intense as a couple of the moments you've almost died. In your mind, the experience you've had. You have witnessed and seen you feel like you've lived 3 days of madness in this 5-hour span. And as you sit there on the floor, sprawled out, you start to blink hard, and the room is starting to, like, the best way I know how to put it is the way that the colors of an image might dissolve, it's slowly starting to come back together. You feel like your mind basically kind of came apart into pieces and is starting to just mumble back together. And you have a point of exhaustion. which you can get rid of with the next long rest. But right now, you are exhausted. And you have dry mouth and kind of the munchies. And you're a little confused, and your mind's washed from everything that happened, but you're blinking hard and starting to come back to it. You kind of have a pulsing headache, but you're coming back from all the visions, and you're seeing what is now a waning sunset of light filtering in through the waterfall.
Yeah. I don't know if I knew what I was expecting.
Sure.
But Bazz kind of sits down, resting his head in his hands.
Okay.
He kind of tears up a little bit. Probably sit there for about 10 to 15 minutes. And watch the sunset. Start collecting my things. And
Okay.
yeah. He pours some more into the cup.
Okay.
And he crushes more of the mushrooms.
Okay.
And he casts the spell again.
Holy crap!
And
Right.
he just kind of stares at it with kind of like a soft, unformed face.
Okay.
And he just kind of says quietly to himself, "Why did it have to be me?" And he drinks it.
Oh. You drink it slower this time for sips. Still very intense
Yeah, he doesn't down it. He
flavor. But as you sip it, it's less startling this time. And as the world starts to kind of swirl around you, do you roll the D100? Or is it more for the experience of it all?
Oh, he casts the spell.
Okay. What'd you get on your D100 roll?
1 second, let me.
Or both D100 rolls, I guess.
One is a 26.
Okay, is that... We'll call this for the... Let's go with the wild magic condition first.
Oh, and this is a 34.
Okay. So 26 and 34, tell me which of the two you like better. Abby, we've established that Bazz has advantage on his wild magic rolls because he's from here. Okay, so 26 and 34. So 26 would involve basically a very innocuous, lovely thing happening. So just a very unharmful, loving thing. Holy crap, the Lost Lands just love you better. And then something else. 34 would involve something negative that would affect only you in a minor way.
Take the positive one.
Okay, so Bazz, who only has good experiences in the Lost Lands, as he casts the spell, a flurry of colorful, illusory fireflies just appear around him. And you smell a sensation of warmth, the scent of pine trees, and just no other effect. And it's just pleasant. Now you can roll for... oh, shoot. This is very poetic, Bazz. With 26, that pleasant illusion happens instead of the spell you were trying to cast. So the spell slot is expended, and the illusion happens, but the actual spell isn't cast. And as you sit there, the alcoholic kombucha running warmly down your throat, you feel like you wouldn't have gotten much of an answer anyway. And as the world starts to swell into colors, and you start heading into another trip, all of the water dances with color in front of you. And waves. No, your trip hasn't started yet. All the water that's hitting the stone around you is hitting the stone, and where it would fly up in a mist, it's aerosolizing and lifting and dancing in color. There's just a little bit of first flame around you. Rainbow hues of flame. And for for some reason, it kindles up around you for a moment. And then the squirrels start to color and you just close your eyes. And the visions take you on the rock.
I'll fall asleep there and we go back tomorrow morning.
Absolutely.
Can I take another
Give me
point
a
of
Constitution
exhaustion?
saving throw? Well, it depends on the Constitution saving throw.
No, with that spell, if you cast it more than once in a 24-hour period, you get another point of exhaustion.
Okay, holy crap. Well, roll another con save for me for the trip.
That's 16.
Okay. You don't fail this one. So as you fall asleep, you can get rid of one of the points of exhaustion because you long rest. So you'll wake up the next day with one because you had the second one from casting the spell. Gretta, Ro, Craig, Jath, Tello, and Bilfrey's here, Abby, are all up above eating, and the jamming is happening much more lightly now, and people are eating jab fruits. Bazz is still not returned, but he said he might be gone a while. And Jath maintains your company, speaks gladly with you all, at some point retires for the evening, and you guys are left there just to... I always have to change the title of my first session to Weirder Worlds. Doesn't make any sense anymore. I'm going to have to come up with a new title at some point. Visions and Venerations or something. I don't know. But we'll come up with something. You guys are left to another quiet evening. And like a campfire is going by the waterfall that's spilling over the edge. And there's idyllic forest all around you. And you guys are just left to the quiet. Any particulars before the whole group goes to sleep?
No, I'm gonna sleep. I'm gonna find a nice little grassy patch because I'm not making my bed like I normally do. Wait, if you rich... No, never mind. Then no. Okay. So yeah, I look up at the stars and the moon and how beautiful it is here because it's no light pollution. We're not in a city.
You look up at the glorious firmament and the tall willows gently sway around you. I mean, it's very much close to winter here, but a summer breeze sighs over every once in a while because Fufumf is perfectly pleasant. And in the idyllic circumstance, you just drift softly to sleep.
I did leave the bee thing open so they could go back in.
Okay, the bees return. Yeah, absolutely. And they very much stay with you. You know, they stay around you. You are very much their shepherd.
They have no hive. They have to go back to their hive. So.
Yeah, it's just to you. The long rest passes. There's a night, and there's a following morning. Craig takes the morning off from the workouts. And you guys just have a kind of lazier morning. When you wake up in the morning, Jath is up before all of you, and he has a skillet. He's rekindled your fire, and he is frying job fruits in the skillet. And he's also gotten a bunch of other plants and mixed them in. Strikes you, this guy's kind of a vegetarian.
Nice.
And he's just cooking up a bunch of fried fruits and herbs and berries mixed together into kind of like a thick, he's making kind of like a jamish sort of soup out of it, a pudding. And as he prepares that and starts whipping that up, you wake up to those pleasant smells. Bazz is still nowhere to be found, but you guys are awake up there. What that party do? And we'll end the session soon.
I wake up and I want to say that I probably woke up to the smell of all the sweet fruit, and I'm like, oh, you didn't have to. Did you get up because of us?
It's nice to have something to be up for. And as you look back at him, oh, the world's in color again.
Oh yes.
And also, oh, the fruits are bright pink, and now they're turning into like a pink pudding flurry.
I feel like Ro probably says to herself, "Oh, these are hot pink."
Rolls are passed around, and the food is reportioned and everyone has a bit to eat. Oh, it's delicious. Now it's very sweet, very sweet. It's like a sweet jam, but he's mixed in the herbs gave it just a little bit of like it looks like he added some kind of a salt to contrast the sweet and make it even sweeter. And then some of the herbs give it like a sort of like slightly like kind of a twist of, it tastes a little bit like a cocktail jam now, and minus the alcohol taste. And it's also a little spicy now. He put something hot in it, just a little bit, not a lot. So it's got a lot of different pieces going on to it. You notice Bazz is still not at breakfast.
Is there like an excess of the spices? Does he have little jars of them?
He has some pouches at his side that he appears to be pulling them out of.
I'm gonna ask if I can like get just a little bit of each herb.
Sure, you can have a little sampler. They grow all over. I grow them.
Yeah.
And,
do you have any seeds?
No, I mean, and he snaps and a little seedling comes up from his finger. I just grow them.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he plucks it off his finger.
Is it weird if I take some then? I'm sorry. I don't.
I mean, yesterday I saw y'all eat an egg that came out of your friends, so I really don't think anything's too weird here.
We didn't eat that.
Okay, the others, but...
We specifically, Greta and I specifically went to go get fruit as to not eat that.
If you're the good friend of my daughter, I don't see why I wouldn't be glad to share. And he just unhooks each pouch from his belt and just hands them all to you, and he goes, I got more pouches.
Oh, no, I pull out little, like, glass tubes. Can I have
Vials.
that?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I put, like, just a little bit of the spices in each vial.
Okay.
I fill them up maybe, like, halfway, because he seems...
Okay. You have 7 vials of Fumphy and spices.
Nice.
Nice. Heck yeah. Cool.
He shows you which one makes it spicy, which one savory flavor, which one
cool.
is a kind of rock salt. He just goes through each of them.
I like don't write it down, but I do label them.
I love how much Greta is adhering to the I will not take notes here.
I do kind of like look around for Bazz, because I'm wondering if it's also bad for me to spices, but I'll ask him that when he's back.
Okay. And Jath just goes, all right, Will, is this your departure day?
I'm not. Well, I'm a little worried about Balls.
Sure.
Maybe I should go check on it. He said if he doesn't come back today that we should maybe worry about him.
I can let you go look for your friend. I'll take fellas, you want to go on a little hike? And Craig's just like, yeah, okay. Gopher's like, yeah, I don't see why not. And Tello just goes, it's kind of early in the morning, but I mean, okay, you say something about that. And let me show you some of the mushroom people. And he just starts hiking up the hill with them. And,
I look at Ro as they're leaving, and I say, do you want me to go with them or come with you?
It's up to you. If you want to go with him,
no,
go for it.
I'd rather Bazz with him. That's okay.
Okay. Yeah, maybe I should just go check on him. I don't know how did Bazz get down there? Did we know how Bazz went down there?
And then the 11th level adventurers figure out how to walk around the side of the cliff and work their way down the switchback of stones and continue their way around the stony bank. And as individuals with months and months and months of natural exploring experience and as skilled adventurers employed by many abilities, you guys take half an hour and work your way down the cliff face. And I mean, it's not a strict cliff face. It evens out into just a descent and a climb later. And as you work your way down the fracture in the land, you find the edge bank of the waters that are kind of shimmering in the morning light and the god rays that filter through the willows. And you work your way behind the roaring waterfall. And Bazz is there kind of like his left arm and knee are fetal, and his right arm is like kind of up past his head, his right leg extended. He's rolled over onto a side. The chalice
Mike
is
cuddling
rolled
the
away.
bees.
Okay, cradling the apiary, and the chalice is rolled away from him with some dried fluid spilled out of it, and you see some crushed little mushroom bits all around, and he's sprawled out there holding onto the apiary, which is thrumming with the bee colors underneath, with all the bees inside and the door closed.
Hey Greta, do you have the spicy spice thing that he?
Yeah.
Could I borrow it?
Yeah, sure. And I hand it over. I think I will want to do a medicine check on Bazz to see if he's like just sleeping or if maybe he's a little zonked out still.
I'm gonna unscrew it and cautiously go up to him and hold it up to his nose after Greta does her. Yeah.
Greta, you inspect him. Go ahead and give me a medicine check.
Yes. Yes, that is what I will do right now. This time.
I never get tired of Abby being like, "Oh, dice."
That'll be a 25.
Look at the Clarican. Greta, his skin looks fine. It's not too flush. His pulse is even. But he definitely still seems dulled. And you notice his breathing is long and shallow. Still having there's some latent effects here.
Okay.
But
he seems okay.
You confirm that he's not dead, and he doesn't look like he's suffering a serious medical moment, but just whatever he did had a toll on him. Ro, you hold the spicy flavor underneath his mouth. There's some breaths, and then Bazz. Your nose burns, and you're very awake.
Group fire, save the matches. What the heck is that?
Everyone's using my phrase, okay?
That was a good one. That was good.
Next episode, we'll all say, I was an orphan.
I took fencing at the orphanage.
Orphans don't have to be poor.
I got top mark from the head orphan.
Balls, how you doing there?
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good.
She caps it back, hands it to Greta.
Bazz, as you wake up, your head is pulsing, and you're awake, you're okay, you sense everything around you, but it's like there is like a millisecond delay on everything. Like every sound and every image is happening like a millisecond behind when it should, and it's very slightly disorienting. You are still exhausted, and you don't feel amazing.
All right. I'm talking like Ro now, and I don't like it.
You okay?
I can't stop for some reason.
What
I don't know why.
Why are you mimicking me, Balls?
I'm not. I don't mean to talk like.
No, you're mimicking me right now.
No, maybe this is my new voice.
No.
I don't know. I was trying. Oh my gosh, my head. Oh my gosh.
she slaps Bazz.
Bazz, when you get slapped, and you get slapped because the slap happens a moment after you're able to, or a moment before you're able to perceive it. So like the hand is coming, you feel the sensation of the slap, and then you see the slap
coming. I
coming.
Out of the way even after I was hit for a second.
Yeah, so you get slapped and then you try and move. And when she slaps you, the slap is light, but it feels like getting decked by Craig because your head is so
I feel like
heavy
I'd
and full.
overcompensate and maybe like could I almost like trip and fall, like fall like
absolutely.
close to the water?
And Bazz just boom boom down to the floor.
I fall
feels
to the water.
Awful. Sure, Bazz tumbles into the pond.
All right.
That's probably awakening.
It is a stark and shocking experience. It sobers you very slightly.
How you
Right,
doing there,
okay.
Balls?
Soaking wet.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna prestidigitate you because I don't want to go colorblind again.
That's all right.
Or worse, expelled. Sorry.
Bazz
Sorry.
casts greater restoration on himself.
Okay. Now you have to expend a component for that, correct?
I do have to, and I have 3 of those components.
What's the?
Okay.
I'll look it up.
Gold powder, I believe.
No, it's diamond dust.
Holy guacamole!
How many diamonds do you have left after you gave one to a Spagober?
You don't know.
I think I have one.
I also have one.
Bazz
Good
gave a
question.
revivified diamond to Spagoober as a consolation gift.
Consolation? What are we consoling him for?
He had gifts for everyone else. So,
Spagoober's
Bazz,
just-
as you whisper in the many tongues, and the gold like aerosolizes and burns away into like rainbow first flame around you. It like spreads across you, and all of a sudden you feel all the condition relieve, and you feel full of energy as you speak in the many tongues, and your eyes flash gold. It is an electrifying, excellent sensation. Also, could you roll 2d100 for me?
I got a 42 and a 100. I got a 100.
I love you got 100.
I got 100.
Oh no.
Okay, Landon. Again, you only roll good things. With a 42. With a 42, something illusory and comical will happen involving Gretta and Ro. With a 100, something wild, absolutely wild, and kind of game-breaking for a bit will happen with you.
I want to do that one.
You want to do the D100 one?
I do want to do the D100 one, yes.
Bazz casts Greater Restoration on himself. There's a flash of light. And then he just folds in on himself. And he shrinks down to a small shape. He is rapidly transmuted into about a 4-month-old kitten. Except the kitten's fur glows with brilliant rainbow light. So much so that as it dancels and flourishes, it's got 30 feet of bright light and 30 feet of dim light. Bazz, in your kitten form, you are resistant to all damage. Also, please roll 3d100 for me.
Whoa.
38,
Okay.
49,
Okay.
67.
Okay. 4, and then could you also roll 3d4 plus 3 for me?
3d4. That is 5,
I have to
8.
change the music now. 8, you said?
8 total, yes.
Okay. For the next 8 hours, you are the magical kitten form. While in this form, you have 154 hit points. You have a fly speed of 100 feet. You can speak, and you retain all of your mental scores. In this form, you have a strength score of 2, a dex score of 10, and a constitution score of 20.
Okay, you need to tell me that one more time.
I'm gonna type it all in your channel in a second.
Okay.
You can't cast spells in this form, wield weapons, or perform other tasks which require thumbs. Bazz turns into a very shiny kitten, brilliantly shiny in front of both of you.
What are you guys looking at?
And then the kitten talks and it's fun.
Hey,
Pick them up.
Okay. Greta nabs you and picks you up and starts petting you.
it actually feels kind of good, Greta. I'm not going to complain.
As she pets the back of your head, that's the single best physical experience of your life, Bazz. You just like,
Wow.
oh yeah, okay, that's and it's the most.
Is the kitten glowing rainbow? So what color is the kitten's fur? Because it's emanating a rainbow light.
Shot like strobing with rainbow color.
Like Neon Cat.
Yes, I did pattern this wild magic ability after Neon Cat.
Sorry,
Yes,
I'm going to put this in my wild shape list.
No,
He said no.
no, not so
What
much.
about polymorph? What about, can I polymorph into this?
You could wild magic a D100 roll for this.
Okay.
This is the only condition under which you may do this.
Balls.
What's up? I'm a cat now.
Why are
Meow,
you a
meow.
cat?
Try pushing me again and see what happens, huh?
Okay.
I start levitating. I say, push me again, Ro,
the
and
kitten is
see
floating.
what happens. And I shine
poke
brighter.
it. I poke him. Poke.
I jump, and then I fall back into
Pull
Greta's
his
arm.
little tail real gently.
I say, have fun with the walk back home, and I fly back towards the house.
Bazz turns into.
Get my heart for me. Grab the heart. Bring that with you if you could.
I grab the heart.
Okay, you pick up the heart in the jar.
Yeah.
Hold on.
The chalice and all that stuff.
Give me just a second here. So that's 200 divided by 6, 33. Okay. Okay. So, Bazz, in this form, you can fly 100 feet in a turn. Except if you dash, it's 200 feet. That's 200 feet every 6 seconds.
I do a sonic
which
boom?
means no, because feet per second. That's 33 feet per second, which is 22 miles an hour. So Bazz just away because he can fly at 22 miles an hour. Just
Stop hosting my channel, Jackie.
yeah. So Kitten Bazz cause is just. What's the party
This
doing?
seemed to work out
You
pretty
guys
well.
trek back up the hill.
Rose
followed
takes her
Rose.
head, and we go walk
But
up
I am
the
in
road.
no rush. I'm in no rush after this flying kitten.
Okay. So Kitten Bazz emerges back at the top of the hill, and as you come back, there's just a whole lot of okay. So like you get back up and Jats is like, and Bilfrey goes, and he just pulls out a battle axe. And he's like, whoa, what's that? And Tella puts a hand on his hands and goes, no. This is getting kind of normal. I bet that's one of us. Then Craig just goes, oh, Kitty, and starts walking
I'm so
forward.
sad, my goodness. She would love Rainbow Cat.
She would love this. And Kitten
I
Bazz,
start
you're up
talking to her
there.
and say, hey, it's Bazz. It's Bazz.
Everybody's
Okay? Hands off. It's Bazz.
Ella just goes, Bazz, I don't mean to alarm you, but you're a very cute kitten.
Thank you. Give me some scritches. Please.
Need some scratches.
And Tella's just like, why are you so shy?
I start purring.
You're so
I
soft.
say, Boss, can you make me meow?
Tella picks up Kitten Bazz and goes, this is great. And Bazz, you're just, oh, yeah, okay, yeah. You're getting the best cheek scritches.
Nice. I like this. This is pretty
Okay.
good. I'll see you off the island.
8 hours? Sorry, that just clicked. 8 hours?
But he doesn't know 8 hours, right? He doesn't know how long he's gonna be this.
Mm-hmm.
Boss, I don't think we should go anywhere until you get out of this form.
Why? I'm like invincible.
I don't
Like
think you are. You're a tiny kitten.
I'm literally resistant to anything. I know that I'm resistant.
Yeah, but like you can't cast.
Well, I think
you
that's
can't
the kitten
stab.
confidence.
You can't
Yeah,
stab
but
anything.
I can fly. I can fly. Watch this, and I just start going up.
Okay.
Can you hear me now?
He's very distant, and you cannot hear him.
No.
God.
I float back
Boss is
down.
like, why isn't my kitten gone? Why can't my kitten have an all-present voice?
This is pretty good. I feel like Boz needed this.
Yeah, this is a weird relief to your previous evening of existential crisis.
When Bazz gets back down, whenever he does, Ro is gonna let Faber out to play with Kitten Boss.
Oh, so Rose, you twist your ring. There's Faber, and Faber's just, he first does the shocked cat ears and the big pupils. He looks around, and he looks at Bazz.
Bite me, bro. Bite me. And I'm like,
And Faber's just like,
I'm just joking. It's Boz.
kind of walks
it's
up
Boz.
and starts sniffing you, Bazz.
I let him.
And Bazz, he goes, you don't hear words, but you kind of get an intonation that he's like kind of communicating like, whoa, what's that? And you're like, oh, you can understand him. And he walks over and he starts sniffing you and baps you on the head.
I go, haha, that was fun.
Awkward. Wow, that was straight out of the room. Haha, that was fun.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Haha, that was fun.
I like, hey, Faber. So I turned into a cat, and do you have any tips?
Faber's just sitting in that tall cat sitting position. His tail's going thump, thump, thump.
I introduce Faber to Jeff. I say, oh, by the way, this is like, he's like my fae cat, kind of.
Jeff walks over and goes, "Oh my goodness, what is that?" He picks up Faber.
Oh.
He's never seen a cat before, so I don't know why he called Bazz cat. And he just picks him up. Faber like looks kind of weird and stiff in his arms, but he holds him close. Just starts rubbing Faber, and Faber just and turns and rolls over, and he goes, "I love this. What is this?"
He's a cat, but he's like a fae cat. So he pops in from the Feywild, and
I love cats. This is what a cat is?
Yeah, they're pretty awesome.
He smells good.
Yeah.
Aw.
He just starts like rubbing his head on him, and Faber like turns over and goes limp in his arms, and he just starts rubbing his cheek. Faber likes him immediately. Born cat person.
Faber could be happy here.
That's what I was thinking. Dad, and this is like the first time she's like said.
And he just
Dad.
goes, "Yep." Yeah. And he just turns looking at you with the cats pulled over in his arm.
Would you want to keep Faber safe for a while for me?
Sure.
He's really good about things, and when you can kind of connect with him and almost kind of talk with him, and he can go.
He just puts Faber down and he goes, "Am I dad now, or?"
Yeah, I think so.
Oh.
Okay. That's.
If it's not too soon, or
No, that's that sounds good. And he just picks Faber up because you see like an upwelling of affection. He doesn't necessarily feel ready to, like, if he doesn't know if he's allowed to, so he just picks Faber up and starts like kissing him and rubbing his cheek, and he goes, "Yeah, you want me to keep the cat?"
Yeah, I think he seems to love you, and
He just walks over to you and like hugs you with Faber in between the two of you. And he looks like he can't contain it, and he just like he hugs you and palms the back of your head, and not forcefully, but just kind of pushes your head into his shoulder. And he just kisses the top of your head and just hugs you real hard. And Faber's in between the two of you.
I hug him back, and I like nudge Faber because he's right there in between us.
Faber's Greta, you can see from in between the two of them, Faber's kind of squished his like arms up in between the two of them. And he's making that cat face where he's like, "I don't know about this," and like the position he's in now. And he like unhugs you, and Faber kind of sits up in his arms, but is still relaxed. And he goes, "I'm glad you're my daughter. Yeah, if you want me to keep the cat, how does it do you just leave him here?"
Yeah, so he's connected with this, and she holds up her ring. He doesn't really need like taking care of in the sense.
Okay. You said he was magical.
Yeah, he's magical. He's think of like, fae beings, like that kind of thing, like druidic magic-y thing.
I'm familiar.
So he doesn't really need taken care of in that sense, but he can like like you can kind of communicate with him if you have the ring a little bit, and he's a good boy, and she scratches him, and he likes to go walking every now and then, but he also, if you want to, you can just do this with the ring, and he zaps back to the Fey wild. And
okay, you twist it, and he just
yeah,
and he goes, "Oh wow." I mean, I'm not gonna lie. It'd be nice to have a little buddy out here.
Yeah.
I'm always on the lonesome.
Here, and she hands him the ring and
Okay.
says, "You just
Puts it on.
put that on."
He looks at it, and he smiles, and he puts it on the middle finger on his right hand. Bazz, you know that there's no unifying symbol of like union in the Lost Lands, but that like when people wear some sort of a jewelry to signify like a marriage or a familial connection, they put it on the middle finger of their right hand.
Aww.
And you see him slide Faber's ring onto that finger, and he goes, "Thank you. This is better than the loot, honestly."
I don't know about that, but I love Faber. He's a great cat, and I think he'd be really happy here and hanging out with you.
I think he will be too. He'll go everywhere with me. And he just twists the ring, and Faber just appears, and Jath smiles and goes, "I don't think I'm ever going to untwist that ring." And Faber just sits down next to him, looks around, bored, like a cat.
I give Faber a pet and kind of like a nod, like.
He rubs his head around in your hand. He looks at you with the slowest, most bored blink.
And I mean, like, you know, this is kind of. She looks at Jath and she's like, this kind of like our thing, I guess. And she kind of stands up. She's like,
I look forward to having a lot more things.
Yeah,
You're gonna have to come back and
yeah,
you're gonna have to come back and see him.
Definitely.
Well, I should probably let you and your friends keep on trying to fight
Yeah.
Kafka generals and save bees. And he hugs you one more time. He squeezes you really tight and really long this time, and he goes, "Come back if you can. I'd love to see you."
You too.
Really glad you found me.
Hey, I don't mean to be the kitty of cat news, but
Bazz says there's a tiny floating rainbow kitten.
I like to think he's like floating right here.
I gotta
Head
take
level,
Belfry back. I gotta take Belfry back home, and I can only do that once a day. So we'll have to
and
leave
you're
tomorrow.
a cat right now.
Yeah, so I can do it today, but we won't be able to leave till tomorrow.
Belfry goes,
Okay.
"Yeah, this is awkward, but I do gotta go back to the boat."
I'm his ride, man. You know how it goes. Like
Yep.
in the Clear
No, that's
fan.
fine. She looks to Jath. Is it okay if we stay one more night? Maybe we
And
can
he
jam again.
He just smiles and starts pulling out more instruments. And
Or what we could do is I could try to zoom to the next island, tree back here, and then I tree Belfry to the boat the next day, and then I tree back here the next day, and then the next day we all tree together to the next island.
Smash cut through the next day to Alan's, where Bazz was too far away from the island to fly there, and everybody had another jam session, but with Bazz as a tiny, like, baby Groot dancing rainbow kitten, and everybody has more job fruit meals, and it's delicious, and there are goodbyes. And on that bizarre note for a session I'm sure that I'll have to rename, we'll call that the end of episode 122. Some sort of a title. Okay. That was a great session, everybody. Y'all gain
12 levels.
0.02 levels for the session, and I'm going to say
Wait, let me pull up my handy dandy calculator.
Okay.
I'm doing it.
All right.
What
What is it?
0.02 for the session.
Okay.
0.02 for me. Just me for me.
0.02
And-
for Abby.
Definitely. And then definitely another 0.01 for all the role plays. So 0.03 in total.
Well, boom.
All right, so that's according to my calculator. That's 0.03. Everybody.
That is 0.03 according to your calculator.
So we're at
8, 2, 3.
Why do I have 863?
That's
And
nuts.
as you guys figure that out, we'll say to you, listener, life is an incredible adventure. You are a wonderful part of it, an important part of it.
Listener.
Bye, listener.
Bye, listener.
I think Jackie's right. Bye.